What? Are we live? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a sort of late night Saturday live stream. I guess technically, if you're in New York, it's already Sunday. For me, it's still Saturday by about 15 minutes. Basically, today I mostly took the day off, but it's a quiet moment now. So I thought, hey, we'll have a little off-schedule Pokemon card stream and see if anyone else is awake at this hour. Maybe about 10 or 15 of you. How's it going, Star Saber? I do have a little bit of mail to open. Not much, actually. I didn't get a lot of mail. I'm trying to think if anything else showed up. No, not really. Slow day, really. So we can open up some Pokemon cards if you guys want. We could talk about some fun subjects. I could track the prices on some PSA cards again, maybe. I don't know. We can do whatever you guys want tonight. It might be a shorter stream than usual. Might be about an hour long. Just depends on how crazy things get, how much activity there is. Star Saber says, good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. It's a hot day. I went and I looked at the vaults again today. I talked about, I've got a number I need to call for people who move vaults to find out how much that costs. Is it time for some Hobbs Fates? That's right. Harry M says, I was like, what the heck am I supposed to watch before bed? I know, right? John Paul says, whoa, late night stream? That's right, it's a very late night stream. Hibben Fates. Cheese says, can I cry? No, only girls cry. Men do not cry. If you show any weakness, we will eliminate you immediately and take all your things. Professor Vince, I am a girl. I knew it! Top 10 conspiracy theories of the TheCardconomist live stream. Cheese is secretly a girl. Brian says, hey, mister! How's it going, guys? Why does everyone think I'm a guy? I know, right? Cheese could have been a girl Cheese could have been a girl the whole time, guys. It's obvious that he's a girl. I was always looking forward to seeing these streams. Oh, I always do look forward to seeing these streams. That's what you're saying. Sorry, I'm terrible at reading right now. Matt says, tries not to cry, lays down, cries a lot. My brother somehow blew up my father's car engine. Kaboom. Ah, I gotta get the oil change in my car engine. I better do that sooner than later.
Unified Minds.
Unified Minds. People are already getting started. Martin T wants to see some Unified Minds. Let's go ahead and just pull you a secret rare Mewtwo. How about that? Let's just go ahead and pull a secret rare Mewtwo. 2, 3, 4. We haven't seen one of those in a while. My phone's already plugged in. Hopefully I don't pull my camera over. I feel like I'm going to pull my camera over tonight. You guys ready for face reveal? It's face reveal time. Oh, did I tell you guys I got my YouTube button in the mail? They mailed it so fast, I was like shocked. I thought it was going to take like 2 or 3 weeks. What do you think is the best card set of all time? The best card set of all time? Probably the base set. Yeah, the card set that started it all. How's it going, Ryoma? Can't go wrong with the base set. Team Rocket, that's right, Team Rocket. Now, Team Rocket's my favorite set. Really like Team Rocket. And that's a lot of it is just nostalgia, but also I root for the bad guys. If you guys didn't know that, I always root for the bad guys. Bad guys for the win. People over here want the good guys to win. Good guys are so boring. All right, here we go. You ready, Martin? How many mystery packs left? I believe there's 11 packs left because the game just started. Mystery pack game just started. It is for a PSA 10 Rayquaza once again. We got Steenie Toxapex. My cat's already meowing because I'm not paying attention to her. 2, 3, 4. Playing some games with Quick Quip earlier today. We were playing that Minecraft game. The Minecraft Dungeons game. It's really cool that it's a game that you can play like multiplayer from your couch. Which they don't really make a lot of games like that anymore, you know? I don't know why they don't make more games like that, because it's fun. Go to Martin, next pack. What do we got here? They just don't make those kinds of games. Remember, that's how you played Halo a long time ago. You'd play on the floor, your beanbags, whatever it is you had. You played on the couch. Your family members would join in. You'd play multiplayer, and they'd look at your location because it was split screen. You're like, don't look, that's cheating. Ooh, tough pulls, Martin. Yikes. Let me get you a pity pool, man. Swaddle, Gumshoes. Let's see what we got for you. In the pity pools pile, we have the Volcanion EX Full Art. Another donation from Ryoma. Thank you so much, Ryoma. Is the music down too low? Toss these in for you, Martin. Professor Vince. There it is. So I was looking at those vaults, man. They're expensive. They are expensive. I'm scared to find out what it costs to move a vault. HA says, I like Minecraft music when I'm not playing Minecraft. When I play Minecraft, I turn the music all the way down and listen to a YouTube video. Yeah, isn't that interesting? It's because when you're actually playing Minecraft, it can get pretty repetitive pretty fast. This bag's pretty thick. Who's this going to? Nyx? Where's my marker? All right, so we're going to put this back here. And then this bag is actually going to be stacked up on the wall because it's too thick to be on the table. Thick. She's thick. That's a little better. Got some more operating room. How is it going today, guys? How was your Sunday? Story time. Let's hear all your stories. I think Temlet could probably be moved too. His bag's gotten real thick too. Woo! Late night Pokemon stream. Wow, we have a much smaller audience of just 24 people right now. You can really tell that people have probably gone to bed. I have somewhat of a consistent stream time for the card stream these days. It comes roughly around the 5 to 7 p.m. range for Central Time. So when that doesn't happen, people are probably like, is it going live? Keith says, let's look at my bag. All right, we'll look at the bag, but not at the cards in it, okay? I'm just kidding. Harry, James, Keith. We got Keith's bag. You ready, Keith? All right, so you have, I believe this was a pity pull. You got Wimpod, Duraludon, Noibat, Pincurchin, the Mega Alakazam EX, Vikavolt, Durant, Scyther, Morgam. Here we go, Dragapult. There's a hit card. Rillaboom V. And some more bulk. Get some packs of Hidden Fates. Pull the Kartana Full Art, Shiny Rockruff, and Shiny Inkay. Oh, very cool. Sweet. Move that over here. How is it going for you guys? I'm debating if I should buy Monster Hunter World on PC. I don't know if I want to start all over. Cheese, trust me, you do not want to start all over. I have played 3 characters now. It is a terrible pain in the neck to try and regrind for like decorations and charms, and you will realize just how grindy Monster Hunter World is if you replay it. If you already own the game, I recommend keeping that 60 bucks in your pocket and enjoying having 60 more dollars. Now there is one nice thing about the PC. You got mods, and the other thing is, of course, it loads faster if you have a good PC. Is that worth $60? I would say not. I would say not. That's my opinion. Feel free to disagree with it. If you're going to get into speedrunning, then yeah, you'd probably want to get on PC. She is the speedrunner. You've $69. The perfect number. Put that over there. $69. Man, it's a lazy Saturday. Lazy Saturday, Sunday. There were some cops coming out where my wife and I, we went shopping a little bit today, and there were some cops out directing traffic, and we're like, what are these guys doing out here? And then in the news later, we found out that area was being set up for a one of those protest marches. So I was like, oh, Jesus. God, man. I'm ready to escape it. I'm off to Scotland, guys. Scotland. Got these cards over here. Well, I guess since it's just the 30 of us, this would be the great giveaway live stream. She says protesting is the cure for corona. What? They burnt down my Chipotle. I'm pissed, says Harry M. I mean, I would be. Roma says law. I tell you guys what, we've got just 33 people watching, 32 people watching. If we can get 30 likes, I will give away a half booster box of Pokemon cards right now to one of the people watching. It would just be for us, because other people aren't here. They went to bed, so it's just a late night giveaway. Nobody else, don't tell anyone about it. They'll get jealous. But it has to reach 30, or else we won't do it, okay? I liked for the greater good, says Nicholas. If it hits 30, I will get the energy cards out, and what I'll do is I'll write every single one of your names down on the energy cards. We'll pop it into the lotto wheel, and I will just give away a half booster box of Pokemon cards. But it has to reach 30. Derek's like, I'm always here. I'm always lurking. First thing you have to do when joining the stream is like the stream. How's it going, Asian Tim? TCC, like button font. What? Now I'm going to need a Me Too lawyer. I actually saw that on a billboard while we were driving today. My wife and I, we were driving on the highway, and there was this billboard, and it was this woman with her arms folded. And it was something like, I don't quite remember the exact message on the board, but it was along the lines of, I'm a Me Too survivor and a lawyer, hire me. HA says, I like the live stream even though I don't have any stakes in the game of Pokemon cards. Symphonia says, 33rd and 34th viewers ruining the secret giveaway. I know, you guys are so close. You just need 8 more. Man, that means, what that means, guys, there's about 12 people who couldn't hit that button because it would be too hard for them. Blazer's like, I'm here. Some people just like to see the world burn. You guys got to get about, it looks 7, oh, there we go, 6 more likes. 6 more likes and I will do it. I tell you what, I'll give you guys 2 more minutes to get it up to 30 likes, but then we got to get the live stream moving. 6 people are holding out, man. There's 31 viewers. 6 people are they're holding out on us. She's about to unlike right at 28. Someone just unliked. We're at 25. Some people just like to see the world burn, huh? Let me create 5 more accounts. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Put the Mega Alakazam in the pity poll. Oh, Keith says he doesn't want the Mega Alakazam. I could do that. Nicholas is like, this is why we can't have nice things. Ooh, you guys better hurry. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. We got to reach 30. So he's like, oh my God, 3 more. Man, what kind of people watch Pokemon? I know, Mahasvara. What the heck? Didn't it come out of the pity poll? It did, actually, yes. Mahasvara is like at 12 a.m. Mahasvara, quick, hit the like button. We got to get it to 30 in the next minute. We're at 26. People are just liking the video now. Every like resets the clock. Oh, you need 2 more, guys. The anxiety is actually exciting. Technically it says it's over, but we're 1 away, guys. Can we get 1 more in like the next 30 seconds? We have, he says we have 32 likes and dislikes. Really? Is it about the equal? Oh, there it goes. Let's get started. Woo! All right, so here's how it's going to work, guys. I'm going to write down everyone's name until we get everyone. There we go. So obviously Mahasvara's here. I got you, Mahasvara. Cheese is here. Who else is here? Professor Vince. Sorry if I write your name sloppy. Jacob's here. Jacob MR9. Harry's here. I bet you the people who dislike the video are still going to be like, yeah, I'm here. Symphonia's here. I see Symphonia. Andrew's here. Andrew G. Cheese did I already get cheese? Ryoma, I know, is here. Blazer is here. How's it going, Blazer? Raku Saga is here. Raku. Sagar is here. How's it going, Sagar? Alright, so the late night stream where we gave away a half booster box of Pokemon cards in secret. Just don't tell any of the other regulars to the live stream because they will get jealous later. Keith is here. Here you go, Keith. They'll be like, what? Subby is here. If you're here, just leave a comment in the comment section so I can write your name down. Matt W. Platty's here. So I'm not allowed to do lotteries if you paid money for it. But if you did not pay money for it, if it's a strict giveaway, then you are actually allowed to do it. There's nothing wrong with this. That's what I read. So I'm just giving cards away willy-nilly for the fun of it. Alexander's here. Oops, that's spelled wrong. Alex R. Asian Tim. Dutch. Reminds me of Red Dead. Cheese, Agent Tim, Sagar, Ryoma, Nicholas. I am Nikolai. Hold on. Let's see. Sean? Let's see. Sean. Bro, I ain't no snitch. Bro, I ain't no snitch. Mr. Platty, Dutch, Asian Tim, Sagar, Ryoma, Nicholas, Marks Aft. Did I say that right? And Vang. So let's get Vang here. Vang, Marks. Who else? Who am I missing? Justin. How's it going, Justin? Welcome back. Yeah, I know. There's people here who they didn't help, but they're going to end up being in it anyways. That's okay. Jesus won't judge me. Harry M. Did I already get Harry? I think I got Harry. Is that everyone? Let's see how many cards we got. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, some people actually upvoted and have not been added. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Agent Tim, Nicholas, Fang. Oh, Matt R. I don't think I got Matt R. Did I? You're not allowed to have 2 cards to your name. He has only 1 card. So let me just make sure I didn't already do Matt. Mark's Craft. Matt W. There's a Matt W and a Matt R. Okay. So that's why I probably thought I did get him. Maha's Farah's in there. I'm going to throw in... let's throw in, for fun, I'm going to throw in G-Ray. Because he did us quite a treat opening all those Hibbins. I'm going to throw in Mary as well. She opened a whole box of it. Mary's going to be in there. And Wellix, who helps moderate. Although we don't see him on the Pokemon card stream as much, do we? I can't remember. Don't forget Quip. No, we can't do Quip. Quip's married, right? Quip's married to me. That would be cheating. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, we got 30. Don't forget me, says Sonny. Sonny, you spoke up so late. All right, we'll throw you in there, Sonny. Why not? So I just found out I need to buy Celestial Storm. I'm on the hunt for a specific Arcanine. Oh, very cool. All right. Here we go. Sunny was the last one in. Now for the fun part. You guys remember this. Actually, should we tape them? Does it matter? Maybe if we just fold them really well. Okay, let me try. Fold that real well. Yeah, I mean, we have to. This is the only way to make sure that it's fair. They can't just be folded. They actually do need to be they need to be taped. Hold on to the seat of your pants, guys. It's gonna take a minute. I'm lucky with the drum. Here, hey, yeah, you did get lucky. Yeah, Alex got the hot cards out of the drum that one time. Double fold. We could double fold. The problem with double folding at this point is some of the cards are already taped, so we would know who's who. Little strip. Add me on Facebook. Man, all my friends right now on Facebook, they're all having their, you know, Black Lives Matter war with each other. Everyone's got so many opinions. I just want to open up Pokemon cards. What do you think of that, America? America. Get these cards taped up. Wasting so much money by using energies. I know, right? These are all probably PSA 10 energies. What if I use Charizards? Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Cheese gets next round ticket. What? So here's my special thank you for all of you guys. Oh my God. Actually, we have a reason to celebrate. I got my YouTube button finally. Did you know that? Yeah, I said that earlier, didn't I? I had a second chance ticket curse. That's right. Where's Cheese's second chance ticket? Show us the button. I think I can, actually. I think I can turn the camera around and show you. Do you have a picture? Well, look how thick this stack is. Let me keep working my way down. Dude, this is going to wear my thumbs out. You wouldn't think it would wear your thumbs out, but when you do it repetitiously, I think that's the right way to say it, repetitiously, 30 times in a row, it actually does wear your thumbs out. I feel like this definitely would have been easier like with a stapler. You know what I mean? Would have been fold, staple, fold, staple, fold, staple. Get the rest of these folded up. How's it going, Martin? Martin's like, what's going on? We're folding energy cards. What does it look like? Duh. I'm just teasing. Martin, weren't you the guy that just bought some cards? That's you right there, right? Hey, Martin, didn't you just buy those cards right there? The Unified Minds boosters, right? Ah, Jesus, man. That is taking entirely too long. All right, so we've got the taped ones and the non-taped ones. Yeah, no, the problem is you could definitely see. We got to tape them, guys. It's the only way. So your odds are 1 in 30, completely free. just a thank you from me, since you guys are here chilling out with me. I thought this would be a fun thing to do. Does Shiny Charizard participate in Black Lives Matters? Fold this over. All I want to know is when Capcom's going to get a Black Dragon in Monster Hunter. Please, Capcom. What the hell? All right. Now, when we open up those booster packs, I just want to mention I am going to be removing the bulk. If you would like the bulk to be shipped to you, toss me $3 for helping out on the shipping, all right? I'm already giving you the booster packs for free. Let me get these. I'll get the drum. The good old drum. Do you guys remember this sound? Oh, here it comes. That's right, Mahasvara. What is this? Oh, freaking hair tie. All right, time to put on earbuds. Here we go. All the cards are in. Let's give it a good spin, guys. Let's say this card's been eliminated like we used to do. Remember that? And that's Ryoma. Tough luck, Ryoma. All right. Now, just like in the past, I'm going to let you guys pick the card. As tough luck, Ryoma. So here's what we can do. We can have the card right here on the right, or we can have this one on the left, or this one on the upper right, or this one on the upper left. What do you guys want? Left, right. I don't know. This one's looking kind of lucky. The one on the right's looking pretty lucky. Oop. I'm going to lose track of them if I do that. It was a trick. It was an illusion to make you think that you're involved. I'm going to pick this one in the back. Here's the winning card. And you know what else we used to do? We would have one card be like the, what do they call that? The we were just joking about Cheese having it. Second chance card. So let's say this is the second chance card. So this is like the person who almost won, right? So this one's the second chance. This is the actual winning card. Now let me clean this mess up real carefully because I don't want any messes anymore these days. How's it going, Victor? That's right, you got bamboozled. Just like in politics, you think you have choices, but you don't. You can choose between crappy candidate A or crappy candidate B. Those are your choices. All right, close this back up. Let's find out who won. So the runner-up, the person who would have won, had they only been chosen first, not second, is... Oh, it's Mary. I don't even think Mary's here. Mary's not here to grieve. And the actual winner is... Oops. What is that? Is that fighter energy? Can't tell if that's... That's fire energy. Who had fire energy? Did you have fire energy? Here, let me grab my trash can again. Forgot I used my trash can now. Who had the fire energy? All right. Masvar, I think you did have a fire energy. The winner is it's actually Mahasvara. Congratulations, Mahasvara. If I'd gone with what the crowd picked, you would have lost. Bruh. Woo! Mahasvara wins the booster packs. So I said we will get 18 packs out, huh? Half a booster box. Booster packs. Here we go. Half a booster box of Japanese rocket. No, I'm just kidding. You'd be like, this is a surprise. Toss that over there. There it is. Hold on, let me do a little cleaning. My rule is that the area around me has to be nice and clean from now on. Just makes everything better. And by the way, why don't I show this off now? I gotta be careful because it's very mirror-like. And I don't want to do an actual face reveal yet. So there it is. I passed it a while ago, didn't I? I have like 30,000 more now, don't I? I'm unliking now. Put that back. Okay. Steve says, is that real? That's my YouTube button for my other channel. How much for the face reveal? Let's find out what he gets. Mystery game for the button. Oh man, imagine if I sold my YouTube button. I wonder who would buy it. Selling my YouTube plaque. He stole it from a guy named TheCardconomist. Have you gotten your Snorlax graded? Are you asking if it's returned? I don't know. Is the button PSA 10? Quick, send it into PSA. Steve says you are lucky. I am lucky. That's why I'm giving away the Pokemon card packs to celebrate my good luck. You should do the other half of the box as mystery packs, to be honest. Mystery packs. Yeah, I was thinking we could do actually 2 different mystery games. Steve says you're pretty cool. You're pretty cool, Steve. I'm not pretty cool. I'm pretty nerdy, actually. Imagine working for Priority Palette. Such delicious. Hey, it's honest work. This guy's trying to... What's the term? What do they call that when you reveal someone or something like that? I can't remember. I like the lotto drum more since I actually win stuff, says Ma. The good old lotto drum, but we can't use it for reals. We can do repacks, but we cannot do the drum. Doxing, thank you, Cheese. Imagine doxing someone. Sending my hacker wife after you. She's gonna dox everything about you. We're gonna know about your second grandma. All right, here we go. What did Mahasvar pull from this half box? Let's find out. Starting out with the full art. Not a bad way to start. Malamar VMAX. TGC. Are the Neo 2 vintage packs... Wait, what was he saying? Are the Neo 2 vintage packs Neo Discovery? No, I believe that's, yeah, Neo Discovery, right? Yeah, it is Neo Discovery. My bad. I got so used to the Japanese terminology for it. I should be using the English terminology so that you guys can make sense of it too. It's funny because you asked me and I forgot. Neo 1 is Neo Genesis. Neo 2 is Neo Discovery, Neo 3 is Neo Revelations, and Neo 4 is Neo Destiny. We got Metapod, Boltund. The moment when I cannot play Monster Hunter because it will not launch anymore because of the update. Oh, God. When you update your game, it actually breaks the game. That's correct. DDoS. Unpheasant. Next pack. Ooh, another white back. Cross your fingers for that super rare. That secret rare. We got Howlucha. Did I do that right? There we go. Watch him pull Oleana. It's possible. Nose Pass. How do you say this guy's name properly? Honestly, I've got everything for Rebel that I want. So what you're saying is that you would like to donate it all back to me. Throw this back here. It's like, oh, wait, I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I did like half a box of not Cosmic, Hidden Fates? So put my polls toward the pity polls. Wow, Chad move over here. Thank you so much, Mahasvar. Mahasvar is taking the cards and he's sharing them back with you guys in the live stream. Big PP energy over here. Harry's like, I'll buy it for $10. They're technically Mahasvar's, and if he says he wants them in the pity pile, I actually have to put them in there. I can't even take them because they're not mine. Professor Vince is like, yay! What do we got here? We've got Heracross. Here goes B. Oops. 3, 4. Stunky. Whiscash. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Mom, can I have the Boltund? Oh my God. He says, just pity pile everything valuable. You got it, mister. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And that is Clefable. Clefable, that doesn't happen all the time. I don't understand what's going on. I just like looking at the cards. How's it going, Logan? We are opening up booster packs of Pokemon cards. The Pokemon card game is a... Did I just do this wrong? I think I did that wrong. The Pokemon card game is a 60 card deck where you put your set together with energies and with trainer cards, and then of course with Pokemon, and whoever has the better deck wins. Look at that. Also, whoever the better player is. Boltund. Next pack. What do we got? Oops, that would be Growlithe. And last but not least, 3, 4. Vulpix, Zacian. Wow, very cool. So Malamar and Boltund come out of the pile. And Mahasvar is donating it back to you guys, actually, for somebody who gets unlucky and, you know, they don't pull the greatest pulls. You will now have a shot at pulling the Boltund V and the Malamar V Max out of that pity pull pile. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Pity pull pile. That second half of the box looking mighty hot. That's right, there was no secret rare pulled, which means that the second half might have the secret rare. If there's a secret rare in the box. We've seen boxes without secret rares. I bet it probably does. All right, so let's see. So here's what we have in the pity pile right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shuffle them a little bit. So that is randomized. So that somebody doesn't start rushing out to buy the next set of packs in order to get them out of the pity pile.
5 Neo Destiny, mister, please.
5?
Also, cheese is a god.
5 Neo Destiny? What? I don't even think I have that. What is he talking about? Whoa! So Skeeth, I do not have any Neo Destiny packs for sale. I've got Neo Discovery, but then I don't even have 5 of those. I have 4 of them, if you're interested. So these are the Neo Discoveries. Is that what you meant? I pulled a Yanma out of here, so I cleared the Yanma. Maybe there'll be Umbreon Espeon. Skeet says, I'll look it up. Give me a sec. Yeah, the Neo Destiny. I don't actually have any Neo Destiny for sale. Neo Destiny. I can get you a pack of jungle. Hold on, let me back up. Skeet's going deep for this vintage stuff. Probably after that Mew was pulled. Do I have any of the packs? Look this up real fast. Just checking to make sure I don't secretly have something else. All right. So Skeet, I can get you 4 packs of Neo Discovery and a pack of Jungle if you want. I don't actually have Neo Destiny. He says, perfect with me, mister. All right, let's get them open. Wow. Exciting night, really. More of those vintage pulls. Adjust this a little bit. All right, Skeet is going deep on the vintage cards. Here we go. Pack number 1, that's right. Vintage. We love vintage. Vintage stuff is always the big gamble, isn't it? We start out with, okay, Kabutops on the first pack. Looking pretty well centered, though. Very good. And actually, I don't think the Kabutops looks bad at all. I like the Kabutops. I think the one that does the worst is actually the Fortress. Fortress does not do so well. So Kakuna, Unknown, here's a Wooper, Spinarak, Dunsparce, Natu, and Mareep. Sweet. Let's get the next pack going. Pack number 2. Kaboo Bottom. Mazvar says, I remember pulling 3 of the Kabutops. Yeah, I pulled a bunch too. Of course, I pulled a bunch of everything, and that's because I opened up... God, man, I opened up close to a whole box of these because they're so good looking. Next pack, what are we going to find? And that is... Okay, we got the Poliwrath. Wow, I don't feel like I see the Poliwrath very often. All right, let's get him sleeved up. We want that Umbreon Espeon. That's what we're hoping for. So hopefully there's one in here. Poliwrath Kabutops. We got Unknown D. There's an Eevee, Hoppip, Spinarak, Weedle, Unknown, Teddiursa, Mareep. God, Mareep's so much better than the lamb Pokemon we got now, whatever it is, the sheep Pokemon. He says, if I get an Espeon, I'm buying lottery tickets. Oh, man. Lottery. I'm getting scratchers tonight. Next pack. So you want that Espeon. Let's see what we got here. Next pack is Smeargle. So you got one more shot for it. And I have to say, man, once again, he is actually well-centered. I think the Smeargle was actually, when I looked him up, I think he was going for a decent amount, actually. I keep saying actually. So there's this Smeargle. Looking pretty hot. We got Poliwhirl, Metapod, Eevee, Spinarak, Weedle, Tyrogue, Teddiursa, Dunsparce, Mareep. Sweet. All right, this is going to be the last of the Neo Discovery packs. Good luck. Move this out of the way. Some kind of sticker there. You getting nervous? So let's see. A Scyther, Tyranitar. What am I trying to say? Tyranitar. There we go. Tyranitar, Scyther, Umbreon, Espeon. Those are the ones we want to hit, I think. Hopefully we can pull it. Let's see what we get. And it is... Tough luck. It is the Hitmontop tonight. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, dear. Freaking Hitmontop. Get out of here, Hitmontop. All right, that's it, guys. I'm going to go get a whole box of these Neo Discoveries and open it back up. Here we go. We got Poliwhirl, Kakuna. Here's the Igglybuff, Hoppip, Weedle, Dunsparce, Ammonite, Natu, and Mareep. No Umbreon Espeon this time. Darn. All right, we got a pack of Jungle as well. You ready for the Jungle, Keith? 550 is like one Magic the Gathering card. I'm fine with that. All right, here we go. We're opening up the jungle. Let's see where it takes us. So the jungle set has a lot of evolutions in it. It's got Snorlax in it, and it's got... what else does it have in it? I think the worst pull in this set is the Venomoth. So pray you do not pull it here. Oh, no, you pulled the Venomoth. I mean, I suppose somebody has to. This is how it goes. I believe I pulled one. I pulled 2 Victory Bells in a row myself. So, darn. I'm not going to cut it. Dude, I'm not cutting the card. It's worth more than that. It's not valueless. No, no, no. This is still a vintage card. It's a vintage holo, man. You hold on to it. He's like, I hate it. We got Marowak, Rhydon, Persian, Execute, Spearow, Meowth. You got the lovely Eevee here, okay? And you picked up the Pikachu. So you got both the Eevee and the Pikachu from the Jungle Pack. Ooh. Tough pulls this time, Skeeth. Now I'm going to go in and clean house by opening the rest. All right. Sometimes that is how it goes. I think that Ryoma had some of the best luck I ever saw. He opened up just 2 packs of the 2 packs of vintage, and he pulled Blaine's Charizard and he pulled a Rocket's Mewtwo, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So these are, remember, these are nice vintage cards. They're packed fresh. You just pulled them. Honestly, if they were my cards, I'd already be sending them all off to grade. You don't have to do that. If you're not interested in grading them today, what you'll want to do with them is take very good care of them. You want them well preserved, because if you're like me, if you're thinking about what will Pokemon cards look like 20 years from now, these will be extremely old, and there will be probably a lot more investors, and there will be a lot more people with more money. So hold on to these, and you can always grade them 20 years from now. PSA's not going anywhere. They apparently have a very successful business model because they got more work than they can handle. He says, yeah, I should grade them. You hold on to them. You grade them in the future if you want to do that, or you can grade them now if you prefer to grade them now. So I'll get them all wrapped up for you. Darn, man. Man, I better get some more vintage. We got to keep pulling those Umbreons and Espeons. All right. Skeet. Skeet, you make me want to open up one of those jungle packs myself now. We need more fossil. All right, you got it, mister. We need more fossil. So we got Skeet going on the table. Woo! More fossil, huh? More fossil. What do you think of that, kitty? Mossfire says, I'm thinking about buying and opening a Heart Gold Soul Silver Japanese booster box. Heart Gold Soul Silver. I was trying to do research on that set when you mentioned it, Mahasvaro. It didn't look like anyone was selling PSA 10s of that set. It didn't seem like they were going for too much. So I couldn't decide whether or not to go looking for a box of them just because of that. So I don't really know their value very well. Slap that belly, mister. The Arcanine in HDSS looks amazing. And the Cursed Moth. Well, here's the deal, Skeeth. Even if it's the least popular Pokemon in the set, it's still coming from a vintage set. You know, I would grade him every time, because there'll be people who want the whole, you know, jungle set, and they're going to need a Venomoth. You see what I'm saying? They're going to need them. Just like with my Rocket set. My Rocket set, my favorite cards are not the trainer cards, but I bought them anyways because I got to have them. They're part of the set. He's one of your most hated Pokemon. Oh, man. Well, maybe we can make a trade or something. I don't know. What did he look like? Let me look at him again. Is he real off-center or something? Venomoth. Unfortunately, he looks like he's a little thick on the top, a little thin on the bottom. Your other cards are well-centered. Yeah, that card wasn't the best pull. Such a pity, actually. Frickin' Venomoth. You're not Snorlax. Get out of here. Tell the Venomoth to turn into a Snorlax. I will trade you the Venomoth for one Pikachu. Socked Footy is better than a loose handy. Skeeth says, I'd take a Kangaskhan or a Doduo Dodrio, to be honest. Kangaskhan, I think I pulled a Kangaskhan from that set, from the jungle cards. God, I wonder if I pulled one and opened one right now, what I'd get out of it. Oh, man. I don't think I should open it, though. I feel like I've opened up a lot of cards lately, and I need to, like, chill. Have I become addicted? I think I'm addicted. I'm going to have to get some help here. So why don't I go ahead and start opening mail? We're 50 minutes in. I think now's a good time. Do what you want. So this is from Gina. It's a simple white envelope with a stamp. It's a popular way to ship a single card. It's a good way to ship a single card, except that there's no tracking number, which is a problem sometimes. Okay, they got a piece of, what is this? Is this a receipt? Really? What did they buy? They went shopping at Aurora East. Oh, no. That's the receipt from UPS. I see. And the card inside was Dark Gyarados from the Rocket set. And he's just an uncommon card in the Rocket Return set. We're going to need the lights on. He is just an uncommon card. He's not a rare. Which is funny because if you have a PSA 10 Dark Gyarados, he actually goes for a lot of money from this set. And that's because Gyarados is just a popular Pokemon. Oh, this is a weird feeling top loader. It's like really strong. I don't even know what I paid for him, but I can already tell that he's thin down here and thick up there. Not real thick, but let's flip it around. Oh, you know what? He looks pretty good on the back. I wonder if this has a shot at a 9. Could be a 9, could be an 8. Let's see if it has scratches on it. If it has scratches on it, definitely an 8. Well, it's off-center and it has dots on the back. Yeah, I'm going to assume that this Dark Gyarados is probably about an 8. I'm going to send him in anyways. He's a really terrific looking Pokemon. Chief says, is Neo 2 the only vintage left? There is no Neo 2 left. There is no Fossil left. The only thing I have left is Jungle, and that's because I happen to have a ton of Jungle. So people have bought quite a bit of the Jungle, and I still have a number of packs left. Let me update the description. Yeah, people went crazy. They bought all the vintage, and I just happen to have a lot more of the Jungle than of anything else. Okay, I'm updating this. Japanese Jungle. All right, I got another piece of mail. Who's this one from? This one is from Adriana. You know, Adriana has this nice thing going where that's a sticker. They didn't have to write their name there. They just used the sticker. I should buy those. I think that would be a really nice thing to have because it would make it much easier for me to ship cards in a white envelope. It would just speed the whole process up much faster. Get more Fossil. That's right, we're going to get more Fossil. Wish I was around when you sold Destiny. That was a while back, man. It was a while back, and you know, I was charging a lot, and I decided, actually, I just didn't even want to sell them because they're so valuable that I'd rather personally open them for a chance for the Charizard, which unfortunately, there was no Charizard, but that's just how it is sometimes. Actually, I have 2 more packs, but they're being sent off. So, in theory, one of those packs could have Charizard in it. That's 2 shots for the Charizard. And the Charizard, as far as I know, hasn't been pulled. All right, this is way off center. You could tell. Thin on this side, thick on that side. Oh, what a pity, because he looks not bad on the back. But you know what? He has some white down here. The Grimer. He looks like he's crazy. Do you see that? Love the art. Me too, actually. I think that the Grimer art is really fantastic here. He looks like he's lost his mind or something. You know what I mean? He's lost his marbles. Place that over there. That will probably be a poor grade on that one. Last piece of mail. And this one is from Chris. Let's see what Chris sent us for Christmas. Oh. What do we have here? Okay. I don't remember getting an Armaldo. Something tells me the Armaldo was a bonus. Deoxys. That's from 2005, and the Armaldo is from 2007. They're kind of worn out. I don't know what sets these are from. I don't know what to do with them. I have a cousin named Armaldo. Here we go. What do we got here? So I see wear on the back of the card, and it is. Oh, yes, it is the Typhlosion. I bid on one of these. I did not pay very much for it, which is the only reason I bid on it. But I could tell he's got all kinds of little bits of damage on him. Still fantastic looking card. Honestly, probably like a 7, based on what I saw there. Probably about a 7 for this card. Maybe we'll sell it real cheap, like 35 bucks. And somebody will enjoy their Typhlosion. It's a really fantastic looking card. Typhlosion for the win. He's a cool looking Pokemon, isn't he? I feel like he kind of flies under the radar because he lives in the shadow of Charizard, who had came out in the generation before him. But I don't know, he looks great, I think. If a card is bent pretty severely, what does that lower the grade to? Probably going to be a 1. So a 1, which is poor. And if it's a shadowless Charizard, still worth grading. If it is not a shadowless Charizard, not worth grading. Probably something shadowless from like the base set is still worth grading as a 1, or maybe like the Neo Destiny set at this point. I'm a PSA 1. But if it's more like a modern card, or if it's just like a kind of inconsequential card, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother grading it. You could try to sell it as a damaged card, but grading has a cost itself, so you would be putting money in, and it probably wouldn't raise the value of it. Yeah, you're saying Aquapolis Dugtrio, probably don't want to waste money grading that. Probably just want to sell it as is. Because what happens is, after grading the card, people will pay a premium price to have that card graded, to see that it's sealed, is protected, it can be handled, and you can kind of agree on the value of the card. So that's why people pay more for the card after it's been graded. Actually, I've been watching the cards very carefully on like eBay, for example, and people increasingly seem aware of the PSA value of the cards, but it's silly sometimes too. Like sometimes people will want you to pay fully like the PSA 10 cost of the card, and that's just the problem with that is the card hasn't been graded yet. So you don't know if it's a 10, could be a 9. So at best, you probably would charge a PSA 9 on a card that looks like it could go for a 10. Anything above that is such speculation that the demand for the card has to be extremely high for you to ask a price like that, in my opinion. In other words, the buyer really doesn't know as much about the card as the seller. The seller gets to hold the card. And if it looks like it could pull a 10, it doesn't really make sense why the seller doesn't just go send it off. You know what I mean? But instead, he wants to charge the value of a 10 for the card. But you know, you see all kinds of stuff on the internet. So people will ask, yeah, they will take like a, halfway complete like base set and ask for like $30,000 for it. You get stuff like that. I have a first edition Dragonite with normal wear. Been contemplating on grading or sell raw. First edition Dragonite with normal wear. You know, the funny thing is, I think if you did grade it, you will probably get your money back when you sell it, because he's a pretty popular in-demand Pokemon. And if you hold on to him for a while, it might appreciate in value. But if you want to simplify your life, you could just sell the card, because you could sell it raw, because if you grade it, you're going to be waiting like 4 months for it to return. Whereas if you just sell it now for less than you would have sold it as a graded card, you could just cash out and, I don't know, go out to eat or something. It's not going to be like a lot of money either way. You're talking about, if it's a normal Dragonite and it's not holographic first edition, you're probably talking like 15 bucks. It's not like a ton of money, you know what I mean? 15 to, if it's in really good condition, maybe like 45. It's not going to go for like hundreds, you know what I mean? Harry M says, I'm more just like the cool plastic casing on the card. Yeah, I think that the PSA case is pretty nice. Got a PSA case right here. Oh, it is Hollow First Edition. Okay, so if it's a Hollow First Edition Dragonite with wear on it, it would depend on the severity of the wear. If the surface of the front of the card looks really good, that could help it sell for more. If the hollow portion of the card has been scratched pretty significantly, that will, in my opinion, that lowers the value of the card pretty hard. So the card still, you might be looking at selling it for about $50 if there's a lot of wear on the front. If the wear on the front and the back look pretty small, like maybe there's just like one scratch in the hollow, there's a few white specks on the back of the card, you might be able to sell it for like $100, maybe about 100. So it's getting higher in value. Oh, it really comes down to how good the card is.
One fossil, please.
One fossil, Skeeth. I don't have fossil. Skeeth, I was saying that I don't have fossil. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, I have one fossil. I know where I have one. I have a fossil waiting to be sent out to be graded. All right, I'll do it. Here you go, Skeeth. I got you, Mang. I'm taking one of the fossil packs I was going to have graded, and instead I'm going to open it for you. All right, but I really don't have any fossil after that, guys, so don't buy fossil. Jesus. So this is supposed to be sent off graded. I wonder if it would have pulled a 10. You know what? It's got these little dots on it. I bet it wouldn't have. Yeah, it's got some little dots. Let's see what it pulls. You ready? Chief is like, those are my fossil. Dragonite incoming. So the best pull would be Dragonite. There's also Gengar in the set, and there's a Fossil Mew in the Japanese set. So those are all good. You've got the legendary birds. The worst pull, probably Muck and Magneton. I think I've pulled both of those. I've pulled 2 Mucks, and I've pulled 1 Magneton. Let's see what you get. Yeah, I haven't had the best of luck with all of the vintage. I just get lucky sometimes. I think it averages out to average pulls. I'll always be okay in the end, I think. And you got... Okay, picked up Articuno. Not bad. That's going to be one of the legendary birds. Articuno. Somebody was just asking me which set had Articuno in it. So from the looks of it, it's maybe a little thinner on the right than on the left. He said, I wanted that fat boy. Were you the guy asking about Articuno? I can't remember. So we're going to place Articuno right here. And then let's find out what else he had in the set. So we got Kingler. Chief says that was me. Damn, I'm so sorry, Chief. Kramer, Slowpoke, and Kabuto. Kabuto! So I actually have 2 more packs. Let me look at them real fast. You know what? I'm going to look at the back of them, because that one had some specs on the back that make me wonder if it would have actually passed a 10. Okay, I don't have 2 more. I have just the 1 more. Here we go. I mean, yeah, technically there is the same thing. There's a little, I'll show you what I mean. Do you see that? Little thing right there. It looks like a tiny little speck, but it makes me wonder if it would come back a 9 rather than a 10. You know what I mean? There's not a lot to grade on a booster pack. And one of the few things you can grade is the quality of the surface of the foil. And so I wonder if maybe that would actually fail at a 10. I wonder if it would. If it fails a 10, it's not in my interest to grade it. It's my interest to open it. Here you go. Articuno. Sweep. All right, so I do have this last booster pack. I think I will offer it for sale just because it has that tiny little nick on the back. Maybe it won't pull a 10. You guys making me go through the packs that were supposed to be graded. It looks like my music paused. Let me just unpause that. Someone open that muck. That's right. Pull that hollow rare muck, man. What if it does grade a 10? Well, then I will be sad. If it would have graded a 10. If nobody wants it, I might still just send it off. Skeeth says muck for Venomoth. Good old Venomoth. Chief Buffalo. He's like, don't touch it. It's mine.
Buffalo boy, give me the muck Nintendo.
Give me the muck. All right. Good luck, Chief. Let's see where it takes you. Well, it's too late now. We sliced it. Now it is a grade 0. Here we go. Are you ready, Chief? Here it goes. It's Hitmonlee. All right. Well, not Muck, not Magneton, but that is also definitely not the Mew. Beautiful card, really. Take a look at it. Dude, the original Pokemon were so cool. Really, they were. Look how cool this thing looks. He looks dangerous. He looks like a ghoul or something, you know what I mean? The fighting Pokemon they have today, they just don't have that. They don't have that energy, that old vintage energy. I don't know where it comes from. Something special went into these base set Pokemon that is not in the current Pokemon. How much would it cost to get 5 cards graded on PSA? $2 and a loose handy. Here's the Slowbro. I really like the Slowbro. Graveler, Krabby, Ekans, Geodude, and Ammonite. Sweet. He doesn't have a mouth. He doesn't need a mouth. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a... It's hard to describe what is so good about these old Pokemon. TGC, is Articuno well-centered? I would say not, actually. He looks like he would definitely pull a 9, but I'm going to have to say he's a little thicker on this side and a little thinner on that side. Okay, I don't know if you can see that properly through the bag. Do you see that? So he is a little bit off-center. And that will probably cause him to pull 9. The creativity is what made them unique. Yeah. I mean, this guy could have been called anything, honestly. They could have called him anything at all. He looks cool. Yeah, it looks like something Hayao Miyazaki would have made. If I said his name wrong, I probably said it wrong. It's a good looking design, man. Now we get that Mr. Rhyme or whatever, right? Sad. Mr. Rhyme. Somebody would be like, Mr. Rhyme is my favorite Pokemon. You better not talk bad about him. Now we have Stonjourner, that's right. 80s, 90s cartoons blew everything out of the water anyways. Yeah. Did they work harder on them? I call Mr. Mime Uncle Touchy. I'd so take a socked footy from Hitmonlee. Gross, man. Loose handy, a firm footy. Oh my god. And the stories were better. I'm a cry, man. Corviknight looks good. I like Corviknight. I think that they did well with Corviknight's design. How's it going, Leo? Leo? What do we got here? We have... Where's that Volcanion from? Why do I ever open up Hidden Fates ever? I should just ban myself from ever touching Hidden Fates again. The new legendaries are upsettingly bad. Yeah, they are. You're talking about the floating deer thing and the monkey, right? He's like a grass monkey or something. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Rose says, can you show? No, I cannot show. That would be literally and figuratively impossible. It would be improbable.
Deus Vault.
Deus Vault! I think he's donating to the vault. Thanks, Cromag. Now more a good what am I trying to say? Now is a better time than ever to have a vault and feel secure, huh? All these lootants, the lootants, people steal. when given the opportunity, people will not fall. I think it's a very paper thin, what would be the word? Sheet that holds all of society together from just going crazy. A paper thin line, paper thin string. I don't know what I'm trying to search for a word that would fit the analogy really well. Just hold it all together, just barely. The law says you'll go to jail, and people say, all right, I guess I won't pillage literally everyone around me. Jesus says, wish someone would loot my heart. You just have to do some police brutality first, Cheese. No, I'm just kidding. Looters stole all the safes to stash their loot. I know, right? Do you play Pokemon online? I played Sword and Shield, and I played it for a while, but then I kind of stopped. I didn't like Sword and Shield so much. We played through Pokemon Blue recently, and we finished the Elite Four in Pokemon Crystal. I'm contemplating moving into Pokemon Emerald, and then what else is there? There's I've been thinking about playing the Pokemon card game on my main channel, actually, believe it or not. What do we got here? We got empty box. I should probably get multiple empty boxes. The game with the codes on the card that you won't show us. Codes? Hey, mister. You got any codes, mister? Chief says, TCC, you got to play Pokemon Snap. Sword and Shield DLC comes out in a week and a half. A week and a half for, really, maybe I ought to dust off the old Nintendo Switch and get it ready to be played for like 2 hours. Oh, man. Play Pokemon Pinball. Pokemon Snap. Now that is an old one. Pokemon Snap would be great. It's pretty late, isn't it? Holy. How are we up so late, guys? That's not allowed. Actually, I tell you guys a secret. I haven't gone to bed since, well, I did fall asleep, but I fell asleep for like just like maybe 2 or 3 hours, but I haven't actually slept, you know what I mean? Play Pokemon Temtem. I don't know about that. The cool kids stay up late. Oh, there we go. We got the low battery message. The cool kids? Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Who watched Tiger King? That was such a great show. Such a great documentary. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Start opening all my live streams that way. Well, I'm all out of mail. We could check the price of my cards again. I feel like doing it in the live stream is the least efficient way to do it. Open all your Rebels. The polls will put you to sleep. That's right. We're just going to open up every pack of Rebel Clash until I fall asleep. Hey, TCC, I bet there's a fire pull in the next hidden you open. I mean, if you say so. That's Chief's. I mean, that's his word. He's a man of honor. If you can't trust a man on his word. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I see anything. Yep, that's a Mewtwo back there, but the Mewtwo's not really worth anything. I'm literally a psychic. Place this over here for now. Another pack up in flames. Another booster pick. Give me those booster picks. Well, I tried to help you, man. Were you sending over the good vibes? We could set up a second not lottery. We could set up a second round of mystery packs so that there's 2 sets of mystery packs going. It's in the next pack. Don't be shy. Get some more. The best vibes. It's because we didn't sacrifice any cards. What the heck? We didn't sacrifice any cards? By the way, I got these fake booster boxes of Celestial Storms. When are you guys going to buy one of those? You'll buy a box of Celestial Storms for like $100 from me? I'd be like, I'm selling them literally for $50. Wow, that's such a good price. You didn't cut the Venomoth. Now you pay. Nah, you got to save that, man. You got to save the Venomoth. How badly do you not want that Venomoth? Because I'll make you like a small trade if you really dislike him. Chief is like, don't tempt me, I'll do it. We'll see who gets the best counterfeit pulls. Keith says, let's do a second mystery. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll give you $10 for a box. I'll give you $10 for a booster box. I'm just pulling out empty packs here. Counterfeit pack duel. Whoever wins gets a mystery pack. Oh my god. Oops. Alright, so it's 3 energy cards per pack. These are my mystery repacks. You don't know what's in them. But if you open them up, you might find out. How's it going, Hibana? Slide this in here. That's what she said. 3. I feel like I should do more than 3. I should do like 10, you know what I mean? Make the packs real heavy. What do you think? I mean, it's not like I have a limit of energy cards, right? No, because then there would be... the packs would be fatter and they'd be harder to handle. They wouldn't fit into like a box easy. TCC, can you say my name? My dad said he would come back with the milk. Oh my god. Hey, mister, my brother said he would give me a bunch of money if you say my name. I'm here to speak with you guys about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Remember that guy? He said, why, what exactly what he was saying? He was using like really cultish language. He said something along the lines of, if I loved you, would I lie to you, or something like that. And it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, holy shit, man. His name started with an A. Yeah, I don't remember. I ended up having to hide him because he just wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you got to say your thing. You got to have a conversation. You got to say your thing. But the show must go on. I must go back to Pokemon cards. You can't just hijack someone's stream. Ooh, there's that fairy energy. The drinking the Kool-Aid. They got the Alex Jones on full blast. They got the tinfoil hat on. You know, I think in the past, those conspiracy theories were more exciting, actually, because you had never heard of them before. But it's like, because the internet keeps you hyper-informed, you know about them all now, and they just start to sound like stories at some point. You're like, yeah, that's crazy. Wow. That's really interesting that you told me that. I think people get wrapped up in those conspiracies, and then they get excited to, like, teach you and to tell other people. I've got to spread the word. The British are coming. The British are coming. Throw this over here. 1, 2, 3. Hey, is the mystery game still going? Yes, it is. The mystery game is currently for 1 PSA 10 Hidden Fates Rayquaza. It's a great looking card. There's a total of 12 packs. Each pack is $10. So you would be buying a pack for $10, and it would give you 1 out of 12 odds of winning. I think the last guy actually won on a single pack, didn't he? Oh, actually, there's an additional prize. So there's a Shining Ho-Oh, and there is a Hidden Fates pack as well. So there's an additional prize. And this is really what you're going after, though, this Rayquaza. So it's a perfect grade, and it's a beautiful card. And if you're going to have a Hidden Fates graded set, you probably want that Rayquaza. Why would you pick a Pokemon card stream to come into saying all that? LMAO. I know, right? It wasn't even a large stream. It was a our Pokemon card streams are always pretty small anyways. It's just like a small community, a small group of people. And so you pick like this group of like 75 people to join. And it's like, who are you reaching out to? You're reaching out to like 15 guys. You know? It's crazy. So it was really crazy. So, let's see. Let me get a little black box. We're back. I think what we're going to start doing, here's the big lotto. Did I say big lotto? I meant the big mystery pack game. And then this will be the small one here. And for the small mystery pack game, the packs will be strictly $5. They'll never go over that. And it'll be for something maybe a little less crazy. Maybe a little less crazy. Get rid of this. Why you scamming, bro? Why you scamming? Hands on the table. If I fall asleep, am I still a cool kid? We'll let you be a cool kid. She says mystery packs for feet pics. Mystery packs for feet pics. That's right. Aquapolis Tyranitar. He's real expensive though. He's a big one. How many Shining Ho-Ohs do you have in total? I have a few left. You know, I don't know how many I have in total, but I'm not like about to run out tomorrow.
HECC.
It's Supreme Boy.
Pack, please.
You got it. You got it, mister. Okay. It's peanut butter jelly time. Supreme.
Shining Legend.
Asian Tim wants to open a pack of Shining Legends. That sounds like fun. Oops. I'm going to have to find a setup for these. Maybe I can put them up top. Okay, let's get a pack of Shining Legends. Good luck, Asian Tim. Once these Shining Legends are sold, there's a very good chance I do not buy any more. Here we go. What did you pull? Ooh. Full art Pokemon trainer. Or Pokemon breeder. What am I saying? I'm so sorry. It's a trainer card. Nice. And how's it look? Oh, it's looking very clean, actually. Alright. That's what we like to see. Heck, Shining Legends. I know, right? To heck with them. You know, Temlet just got two secret rare Mewtwo's back in the mail. Remember that? Yeah, he just got 2 secret rare Mewtwo's. So this goes to Asian Tim. Let's go ahead and get this in your bag. You got that Blastoise Piplup too, man. Every time I see a Miltank, I think of the Band-Centric Nipsuck. That card makes no sense. Like, what does he have? Like the torso of a Miltank? That's psychopath stuff. We're going to chop up the torso of the Miltank, and then I'm going to feed you milk right from his dead teats. Cheese. Cheese is going in on Hidden Fates. Cheese, didn't they tell you not to do Hidden Fates already? I thought you learned. How's it going, Linda? Linda? The lab created meat or something. I thought you were not going to stream today. Really? I didn't say that, did I? Actually, I said it was likely that I was going to stream today. I ended up spending my whole day with my wife, like I'm supposed to, like a good little boy. And she's off doing some work now, which gives me an opening to open Pokemon cards with you guys. Let's see, we have Cheese opening up some Hidden Fates. What's the low budget mystery game? Or is it not set up yet? It is not fully set up. I'm getting it set up right now, and I haven't really decided what we'll put in it. All right, you got Shiny Altaria. Nice. That's a hit card right there. Let's see if we can do it again. Next pack. I noticed this was a late stream. Yes, it's a very late stream. Next pack. Bill's Analysis. What is this music going on? Hold on, let me fix the music. All right. Last pack, Cheese. You ready? Will I stream Pokemon Crystal? Good question. All right, Cheese. It looks like essentially you pick up the Altaria. Hidden baits. You got baited, sir. No funky full arts this time. Come on, funky full arts. Where are you at? Thank you for minesweeping. I'll go in and pull a Charizard now. She's like, yeah. We'll hide it, okay? We'll keep your Cynthia Caitlin in the front. Chief B, we'll place you here, Cheese. What was I doing, though? So we have a number of mystery packs, and we want to play another round of mystery games with the $5 mystery packs, but we want them to be for something a little less expensive, maybe. Maybe a game where you can win packs. Maybe a game where you can win a cheaper PSA card and there's fewer packs and they're cheaper. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on mystery game number 2? Matt Wilson says, did anybody just see the scam advisory style? Against TC, looks like some haters. Wow, Jesus. Scam! Read my comment, TCC. Oh, I just did. Booster picks. Wow, that's silly, man. I feel like I get hate wherever I go. It's crazy. If you do something and you do it well, people get mad at you. Move this over here. I'm going to get back to focusing on this, though. They're complaining about the price on your Japanese packs. Oh, man. Haters gonna hate. What's your favorite Dark Souls games minus Dark Souls Remastered? Mine would be Dark Souls 3. Do that Charizard breaks in for the other mystery packs, says Subby. Ooh, that's actually an interesting thought. Cheese says, you just gotta shake it off. Don't get me singing. Derek says, haters gonna hate, potatoes gonna potato. That's right. Let's see. Let me decide what we put into the mystery packs. Give me a second. So we're gonna run a second one for $5 a pack, huh? I could do sealed product, or I could do PSA cards. Let me look at this box real fast. All my Pokemon cards right now. I'm gonna try and pick one out. Man, the problem is, we've actually gone through a great deal of these. See you later, Chief Buffalo. I'm trying to pick a card up, but I really just don't have any left. Let me look over here. So we could do the Charizard on eBay. Hidden Fates Baby Shinies. I do have the Zorua, actually. Would you guys want to do the Zorua? I think that's actually a decent pick. Here, let me place him here. And let me find out what he's going for. So that one's already listed, but I suppose we would just put him in the mystery packs. Hidden Fates, Zorua, PSA 10. Shipping lows first. Let's see. Do I already have the cheapest one? Looks like somebody posted one after me for 35. Huh, okay. Let's see. 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, I did that wrong. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, I didn't do that wrong. There's just not that many packs. I think I'm going to have one more packs. This is going to cover my eBay fees, and that's it. So these are going to be $5 packs. They give you a shot at the Zorua. Maybe we should have more than just the Zorua then, because that's actually not that many mystery packs. Let me see if I can add another one. Let's see. Well, maybe I will do the Charizard. I feel like the Charizard's about to sell. I get offers for it literally daily. But you know what? We'll do the Charizard. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 60. That's 60. I know I ask a lot of Dark Souls questions, but do you have tips for Madeir? Madeir, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I wish I could remember more about the fight. I know that it can actually be harder to bring people into the fight because you're gonna get the don't they scale for multiplayer? I can't remember. Kill Madeir before he kills you, duh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, let me just do this with the calculator. This will be easier with the calculator. All right. All right, and we got these 3 more packs. So these are going to be the prizes for the smaller lotto, where we sell the tickets at $5 each. The repacks are $5 each. Is for the Charizard Brexin and the Zorua. All right. So these are $5 each. These are going to be the 2 cards you want to go after. Let me place them in here. Let me get the prize cards going. They're actually both really good, but technically the Charizard Brexin is going to be a better pull. Yes, it does get harder with co-op, if that's what you were asking. Right, so then one of the tips I remember is that you don't want to bring the NPC down with you, because the NPC actually does die pretty fast. I remember that. The NPC would die really fast. I mean, unless you were doing work and actually killing him yourself, you know, if you're killing Madeir fast enough, then the NPC might help out. But I remember Tears of Denial. I do remember Tears of Denial. You would want to have enough. What did you need? You needed your faith to be like 15 to proc Tears of Denial, so that you can't get. He has to hit you one more time before you'll actually go down. So that was. I remember that being important.
Zard Breaks Mystery.
Zard Break Mystery. You got it. Tears of Denial. Let me think. I think what helped with fighting Madeir was simply understanding what the strongest weapons were. You know what I mean? And then just using those, honestly. But yeah, I haven't played Dark Souls in so long. I would just not be that useful for this. It's been a long time. It's been like over 2 years since I've played it. You can dodge all his attacks and punish him at the end of his moves. And he's a tough fight, which is why he's a good fight. 2, 3. There we go. All right, so mystery game number 2 is set up. It is a $5 game. And we'll have 2 mystery games running all the time then. We'll have a $5 game and a $10 game. 80 points into strength, easy. Let me update the description.
3 mystery packs, please.
3 mystery packs. You got it. So let's see. We will have... Let me just get this. So we're going to call it small mystery. Let me just name it real fast. It'll be the small and the large mystery packs. And the large mystery pack. All right, and I'll save that. All right, and then let's see what people are purchasing. Harry M wants 3 of the $5 mystery packs. You got it, Harry. One, two, three. Oh, that's 2 actually. Wow, look at these. Having their names written on them for the first time. Tempted to buy a stapler to hold these shut so that the card never slips out. I'm always worried that'll happen. So I put my finger on the top corner to keep the cards inside from shifting. All right, there we go. What's the mystery prize? So for this one, it will be PSA 10 Charizard Brexin and Hidden Fate Zorua 10. These are the 2 prizes. There's, how many packs are there? There's like 23 packs, I think. So you got these 2 cards and I believe 23 packs. You're the mystery prize, Quentin. Go ahead and put that over there. Why is this over here? I don't even understand why I placed this here. All right, so now we've got 2 mystery games running. One for Zorua and Charizard Brexin. The other one for PSA 10 Rayquaza. Hey, mister, I bought some too. Oh, you're right, Subby. Let me do this first, though, okay? You're right, I put it away too soon. Don't worry, I would have checked, not Trav, Streamlabs. So, Subby would like 3 of the packs. You got it. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Oh, and we put a Subby down here. Sweet. And we'll move these over here. Perfect. Cheese says, shiny Charizard lives matter. That's right. Oh my God. We were at, my wife and I, the place we were looking at for the, when we were shopping for a vault, we were at Bass Pro Shop today, and their gun section completely wiped out. All the guns are gone. They've sold all their guns, basically. The guy on the counter, I actually asked him, I'm like, because of the protests, are you guys selling guns? And he's like, oh yeah, we're selling them at wild numbers. And he said that they did have some guns left, but that they actually put them in the back of the store. I was like, what? So yeah, they moved the guns to the back of the store or something like that. Venomoth lives matter. But it's funny because I actually had to wait to talk to him because there was basically like a line of people at the gun counter at the Bass Pro Shop waiting to talk to him about buying a gun. Cheese says, I have a slingshot. I have a slingshot. People getting real friendly with the Second Amendment all of a sudden. What? Crazy, man. Cut these into little boxes here. All right. Imagine being a gun collector and government decides to steal your guns. Man. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That happened recently in Canada, right? So in Canada, didn't they pass a law that got rid of like AR-15s or something like that? And the Democrats over here are all, whoa, we need to be just like Canada. And then shortly afterwards, we have these protests that turn into violent rioting and looting, and it's like you would hope that you will have good guns to protect your business in this case. And not just that, actually, but the liberals or leftists, whatever you want to call them, the protesters, they're saying we need to defund the police. Well, it's like, okay, but then how are you going to protect yourself? Because very often the argument for getting rid of the guns is, well, if you need help, you just call for the police to come help you. And but now they want to defund the cops. Well, it's like, well, then you better be packing your own gun then. Hey, thanks, Matt. That's really nice of you. Man, I appreciate that. Woo! Put this Mew out here. I got these rocket cards. I didn't even look at them the other day because I knew I didn't want to grade them. Maybe we'll get these out of these sleeves real fast. Get them into penny sleeves. One. Linda says, you just said the truth. Are you talking about the thing I was talking about with the guns? Yeah, there's they want to defund the police, but it's like, I don't know, man. What are you going to do next? Declare martial law? We'll have a little Civil War 2.0. I think that that's what people want, I think. I think people are that bloody crazy right now. They're like, let's go, let's do it. I don't know. Maybe our lives are so comfortable that people don't realize how horrible that would be. I don't know. Mischievous. Sweet. How stupid can they be? No offense. Well, I mean, dumb enough to go into, you know, the inner city where people generally already struggle with poverty, and there's already too much policing because of the high crime, and then just decimate it, and then call to defund the police, which is almost like it doesn't really make sense because the rioting and the looting shows you why you need police. So none of it makes sense. Read my comment. Sounds good. Let me read it real fast. Canada passed the law because of the mass shooting in Nova Scotia. Oh, right. There was a mass shooting in Nova Scotia. I forgot about that. You know what? Normally I pay a lot of attention to a mass shooting, but I think at the time I was just especially busy and I never got into all the details of that. That's terrible, man. Matt says, Civil War would not end well for the people. They can cut everything and anything off once the supply chains go down. We're screwed. Cheese says, don't read my comment, TCC. Wow, look at these. These are some vintage Pokemon cards right here. This is actually a rare card, this Ladian. Look like it would only be a 9, though. I'm going to put it up here. Consider grading it later. Mr. Video Game says, these riots are the reasons we will have more police and more military, which I agree with 100%. Well, it's funny that you say that, Mr. Video Games, because I was reading about the history of riots and looting, and generally, after a little time has passed and people realize the damage that is done, what ends up happening after the rioting and the looting is people actually end up voting more conservative. And so it's kind of like it hurt itself in its confusion kind of thing, you know what I mean? I would say even more so nowadays, everybody's got cell phones, so everything was recorded. Both the police, the riot police, you know, throwing people on the ground and people running each other over, but also just the enormous amount of looting and destruction, and even murders were captured, you know, even murders were recorded. And so unlike in the past, today we're going to be able to see it over and over and over. You're going to be able to look this stuff up and realize how terrible it is. And I feel like, you know, the whole point of living in a civilization is to live in a civilized civilization. And if you really believe that you have to have anarchy to get the things that you want, you know, from a legal point of view, this does not end well, because if the other side agrees, yeah, let's do anarchy, that's where war starts. That's how you get to the point where you say, we're not going to do this in a diplomatic way. We're going to do this with guns. And then a bunch of people should get shot. And it's, and then, you know, we read about it later in the history books and go, you know what, wouldn't it have been nice if they just didn't do that? You know what I mean? I'm glad I live in the sticks. That's right. My wife and I have been looking into doing that. We've thought about moving to the countryside. Skeet says, pocket hibachi is the only weapon you need. That's right. What? Pocket hibachi? We got my wife has some old high school friends who really moved out to the countryside, like really far away, which always blows our mind because we visited them and it's shocking how in the middle of nowhere they are. Like I know the countryside because I worked for Coca-Cola. These guys are like in the countryside of the countryside, you know what I mean? The countryside's countryside. They're so in the middle of nowhere, shocking. And they're all excited over the. I think a lot of people have this sort of reaction to the protest, like, yeah, come loot my place, I'll show you, I've got guns and all this stuff. And it's always so funny because like nobody would even be able to find you on the map. You're so far out there. So it's always really funny. That's right, civilization. That's what we call it, civilized. You have to be diplomatic. You have to be able to, yeah. I think one of the things we call those places the boonies. That's right. Move to Canada. It's all countryside, says Matt. My wife and I have thought about moving up north to Maine to be closer to the ocean, and I love lobster. Actually, we also thought about moving to Washington for the same reason, but Washington's like hyper liberal, so we ruled that out. But yeah, maybe we'll be closer to Canada than I thought we would. We don't know. We know that we want to move because we don't really have too much holding us down here in Missouri, other than the fact that Missouri has a fantastically cheap cost of living. But we've thought about moving maybe even to Europe. We've thought about that because it's like it would be so exciting to do something like that. We thought about staying U.S. citizens and actually just living out in the UK, or getting dual citizenship, however that works. Though we're scared of paying dual taxes, and then of course just moving out and trying new things. I'd be down to move to Russia, says Keith. That's right, the Ruskies. The Ruskies. Man, we were learning about the Soviets and their role. The Soviets, were they called the Soviets then? The Red Army. We were learning about how the Slavs fought the Nazis and the World War II. What is it? It was like a history series on Netflix. It was pretty amazing. I didn't realize they'd. Well, I knew that they'd played a large role in a way, but I didn't know all the details of the role. We will support you wherever you go. Oh, thank you very much, man. We want to go on a vacation soon to maybe like Scotland or maybe to a state in the US that we're interested in. I love how we're not talking about Pokemon cards. I know, but it's a late night. You know, it's Sunday, right? We can talk about anything. Mr. Video Game says, in history of Russia, never issues with racism. Yeah. Yeah, I think that what happened, the protests and the riots and the looting and George Floyd, being killed by the cops has immediately made the 2020 elections in the United States an issue of race. I mean, that's just what it is now. Everyone's going to talk about race nonstop now until the elections come up in November, unless some other big thing comes to distract us, but probably will not. We got changing demographics in the United States. We have a lot of illegal immigration. We have a lot of legal immigration. So there's just a lot that happens, and people have very different points of view. Is a very what's the word, galvanizing subject. So it's a subject that people really really are taking strong positions on, and I wonder how the elections will turn out this year. Donald Trump losing to Joe Biden, who I swear to God probably does have dementia, or Donald Trump winning again, and what will the left do if Donald Trump wins again? Probably it will be a complete meltdown. Kaffa, vote cheese. That's right. We need more cheese. One thing we can all agree on is delicious cheese. Nobody disagrees with that. No controversy there. How about a pack of Cosmic? I haven't opened up a pack of Cosmic in so long. Is the Dark Souls Great Axe the hardest hitting weapon? The Dark Souls Great Axe, if you do the, gosh, what do you call that? Not enchantment. What do you call it in Dark Souls? If you turn it into a dark Great Axe, it actually does a fantastic amount of damage. And I think it does hit harder than the other Great Axes. Does it hit harder than all of them? The problem with it though, Linda, is that the Dragon Slayer is terrific. So the Dragon Slayer Great Axe is not going to hit as hard as the Great Axe, and that's because the Great Axe I can't remember the name of the word. You can turn it into a Dark Great Axe or a Fire Great Axe. Do they call it a Chaos Great Axe in that case? And because of the way stats work in Dark Souls, you can really elevate the damage output because you will spec into magic, faith, and strength, And since it scales on all of those, the damage is just really high. The Dragon Slayer Great Axe is really powerful itself, and it's actually quite good for the story mode. So if I had to choose one or the other, I'd probably choose the Dragon Slayer Great Axe for the story mode, because it has the better range, and the weapon art on the Dragon Slayer is so cheap and easy versus the mobs. It's a very simple weapon, although I'm sure it probably is not the best weapon for multiplayer. If I had to choose the best weapon, probably just the longsword, to tell you the truth. The longsword and, a good shield is really all you need to do everything. And if I was going to choose a great weapon, one of the large weapons, probably the Lothric Knight Greatsword. That would probably be my choice. In fact, I'm pretty sure they used that against Midir. You were asking about Midir. He's weak to thunder, right? Or lightning. Wait, what do they call it in... I don't remember what they call it Cleric Faith? I don't remember what they call it in Dark Souls. But I'm pretty sure he is weak to Faith scaling. So the Lothric Knight Greatsword should actually do fantastically well against Midir. And it's such a high damage weapon. And what you can do is you can use the rolling attack, because it comes out very fast, and you can the recovery frames on it are quite good. So you can spam that, or you can do charged R2s, whatever it is you're going to do. But I do remember that the Lothric Knight Greatsword was really powerful. Do you flip Pokemon cards pretty quickly, or does it take a while? That's a great question, Alan. Have I flipped any cards? Are you talking about you're talking about PSA cards, right? So I remember, I'm trying to remember a PSA card that I bought and then I flipped. I know that I've had cases where I've opened up booster packs, had a good pull, had the card graded, the grade is good, and then I've put it into something like the mystery pack game, or sold it on eBay, or sold it directly to one of you guys. So that's happened. But if you're talking about flipping, generally if I get a card for a pretty good price, a good PSA card, I don't flip it at all. I just keep it. You know what I mean? I just keep it. So I have quite a large card collection now, and it's because I'm not flipping cards. I'm actually just holding them. So I'm buying cards and I'm holding them. I collect sports and non-sports cards. I am new to Pokemon. Always wanted to know, why is Charizard card so valuable? Is he the strongest? Charizard's just really popular. That's it. People like the way he looks. He was a pretty important Pokemon during the original anime. He was one of the 3 starter Pokemon. So if you played the games, you could choose Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle. And this would eventually turn into Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. And so it's not just Charizard who's popular, it's also Blastoise is quite popular, and to a lesser degree Venusaur is popular as well. So the 3 of them together are quite popular. And then when the card game finally did come out, let me grab this. When the card game came out, you would get those 3. This guy, where's the Venusaur? Here he is. And this guy. So when the card game came out, you would get those 3 Pokemon. And honestly, the Blastoise has maintained a lot of popularity over time, but nothing really beats the popularity of Charizard. I think people just have a natural love of the fact that he's kind of like this, maybe more aggressive. I don't know, maybe there's a sense of, when we talk about, you could have high schools or football teams, colleges, when we talk about mascots, people are always choosing like ferocious monsters. They're choosing hawks, eagles, sharks, tigers, lions, and he's kind of the embodiment of that if you think about it. He breathed fire. He's literally like a dragon, right? So people, I think, are just attracted to that sort of identifying with something that's dangerous, and psychologically there's a reason for that. It's because the world kind of needs you to go out there and be strong yourself so that you can solve problems in the world. So people identify, I think, with Charizard, and him and Dragonite were 2 of the most dragon-looking Pokemon, except Dragonite looks, not to be offensive to anyone, he looks a little more round, a little doofier in a sense. He looks a little gentler than Charizard. Charizard actually looks pretty dangerous. Here, let me see. Is doofier the right word? Where's Dragonite? Here it is. So you can see Dragonite, he's got like these big fat feet. He's like Barney the dinosaur in some sense. You know what I mean? And Charizard, he wasn't like that. Charizard looked a little more dangerous. They're quite similar, actually, when you look at them. Check it out. These two Pokemon are quite similar. Actually, I love the Japanese version of that base set Charizard. But yeah, that's why this card ends up being so popular. He's really the original powerful Pokemon that people kind of rallied behind. And then what happens when it comes to card collecting is people who are looking at the cards as a form of alternative assets, alternative investing, they say which card is safest to invest in, and they go, well, probably Charizard. So because of the fact that he's already loved, and then you get people with money step in and they're like, I'm going to buy up all the most popular ones. Well, his price then kind of exponentially curves up. Barney the Dinosaur. He about to sing the I Love You song. Charizard. Yeah, some people can't stand that Charizard is so popular, actually. And I like him. I've always liked him, you know, but I was never... For me, my favorite ended up being more like Alakazam and Tyranitar, because I like psychic types, first of all, but also I was never a huge fan of fire type, you know what I mean? So some people, I think that they like the way he looks, the aesthetic of Charizard, but he's like this fire type. And for me, I like the psychic and dark types and the ghosts and all that, like Gengar. Big fan of Gengar, Hypno. Right? I like the psychological kind of Pokemon, right? Will Dark Soul's Great Axe work? It kind of works with Faith, and it does split damage with Lightning. You can use the Great Axe. The thing is, Linda, the Great Axe has very low range, and that kind of makes it more dangerous because you have to get closer to your opponent, which means you're usually in the range of their counterattack. So if you're going to use a Great Axe, you know, actually the Dragon Slayer's not bad. What was the best Great Axe? I don't remember. The best Great Axe. I don't think you played any of the Great Axes, did you? You would play with the Great Swords, and you would play maybe maybe with the curved Great Swords. I don't think those were the most competitive. The curved Great Swords and the Ultra Great Swords. So those would be the two. So you'd have like the actually the Gugs was pretty good for solo play as well. The Great Sword, Ultra Great Sword was really powerful. But I think that the Lothric Knight Greatsword was one of the best, though, just because of its scaling was so crazy. I'm trying to think. Axes. What were actually good for the great axes? I can't think of any. I bet I've got a video on one. Fire axe. What? I'll go look. I'm curious now, because I swear to God, I would have analyzed this myself. Axe body spray. That's right. This kitty. All right, let's jump over to YouTube. So should I use Lothric Knight Greatsword? Yeah, that's definitely a really powerful weapon to be using. I could definitely recommend that. Let's see. The TheCardconomist. Great Axe. Ah, the Black Knight Great Axe. I forgot about that, see? Demon's Great Axe. Dragon Slayer Great Axe. Demon's Great Axe. You don't want to use Demon's Great Axe. Millwood Axe. It looks like the only Great Axe I was considering, it looks like back then, would have been the Black Knight Great Axe and it looks like the Black Knight Great Axe, the Dark Great Axe. So that's a Great Axe that you had to, what was the word? Infuse or something like that? You have to like infuse it with Dark. Or the Dragon Slayer Great Axe. But honestly, if you're talking about single player mode, Dragon Slayer Great Axe is going to do probably the best. It's just very easy. A Black Knight Great Axe is pretty good. I like the way it looks, but I remember it was a quality weapon, which means you built strength and dexterity, right? Did you build both of them? I thought that the dexterity scaling was worse than the strength scaling. So you could just skip that and focus on like your health basically. All that was a long time ago, man. I haven't messed with Dark Souls in so long. Used the axe you get from cutting the tail of that gargoyle boss. Oh, there was a term for that. Is that actually called the gargoyle's tail or something like that? I can't remember the name of that. That's from the Dark Souls remasters, though. That's not from Dark Souls 3. Wait, is she talking about Dark Souls remastered? Because then you would definitely be using the Black Knight Great Axe, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Linda says that's from Dark Souls remaster. Linda, it's so funny that you're here talking so much about Dark Souls. It's just this game I played like 2 or 3 years ago. Golden Axe, Sega Genesis. That's right. Well, guys, we're at the 2-hour mark in the live stream. It seems that things have died down a little bit. Do you want to do a last round? Is there anything in particular you'd like to open? We got 2 mystery games running now. One will give you a shot at Zorua and Charizard Brexen. The other one will give you a shot at Rayquaza. They should have a Pokemon video game where you use the cards in the game. There was this one PS3 game that did it years ago. I found you on Dark Souls Invasions. Nice. I used to do a whole bunch of those. I actually was getting quite good at it by the end. I would take on like groups of 3 people and win, but mostly it was about being a little bitch and being very patient. And they would be too. They would just be sitting, camping. They'd be like, we're not coming out of here. Oh, you the large invasion guide. Oh, very cool. I worked so hard on that back then. That was a 50-minute video. Yeah, I did the invasion guide. I think I did another guide for the top 10 PvP weapons. And yeah, I remember working real hard on both of those. That was around the time that my YouTube channel started to grow a lot more dramatically. I had picked up a computer for... I'd spent like $1,000 on an expensive laptop that could render videos and could actually run Adobe Premiere for editing videos. So it was a lot of work back then. I remember I didn't know how to operate any of that software at all. I had to teach myself. I actually went back and watched the PvP video last week. Crazy, man. It's changed a lot, hasn't it? The style of my videos, maybe even the way I've sounded, the way I talk perhaps has changed as well. Everything's changed, it feels like. But yeah, back then I was really, for the first time, I was learning how to edit videos and I was just teaching myself. Whoa!
10 Hidden Bulk always love to talk about Dark Souls.
Heck yeah, man. It seems like you care about your fans. Well, yeah, of course I do. Nothing changed with my voice. Actually, one thing did change. I got better at talking, I think. I think having to do voice commentaries teaches you how to talk in a more instructive way so that you don't sound too monotone, you don't sound like you're just having a casual conversation. So you do actually learn to talk better when you start making commentaries. So when I first started making videos, I didn't know how normal I sounded. People, when they have conversations with you, they just sound normal. Everyone does. And when you start working on edited content, you start to realize, wow, this is hard to listen to. It needs to be, this word over here needs to be emphasized. This subject over here needs to be repeated, right? You start to realize that when you're working on commentaries. And so there was an enormous amount of learning going on back then. Cheese says, TCC is the only YouTuber who reached out to me personally and asked if I was doing okay. That's right. So let's get Nate's Hidden Fates. You ready? Let's do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip this around. A cool dude. No, that's not true. I'm a horrible person. You don't scream or you don't talk too fast or too slow or too quiet. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of... You would think that talking is something that comes very easily for everyone, but it actually is a skill. And you don't get good at it unless you practice the quality of your talking. And so back then when I was starting really working on my channel quite hard, I learned I was no good at talking and that I would need to be if people were going to sit and watch a video. You would need to be good at talking. It's a weird thing to think about. Nobody tells you you need to be good at talking, but I mean, That's what politicians practice in a mirror all day. That's what the news reporter. You ever listen to a news reporter? I mean, those guys are real professionals. They do it for a living. Well, I do this for a living, I suppose, but they're real professionals. They represent like CNN, Fox News, ABC, NBC, and when those reporters talk, they don't miss a word. They hit every word. They pronounce it very well, and they talk like they're trying to influence you. You know, you ever listen to a political commentator? They're talking like they're really trying to influence you. And this is not something that people are naturally good at. It's actually a skill. It's a skill. So you when you start working on videos, you actually have to start practicing being able to talk with a certain quality. And so all of that was things I was learning. And also, you know, it's been like 3 years, right? And what I've learned more and more is that I learned nothing in high school. The only thing that mattered in the end for my career was how hardworking am I and how willing am I to learn things fast. It had nothing to do with all the goofy subjects we learn in school. I graduated college despite the fact that I basically had a terrible high school education. So I graduated with a computer science degree for, you know, software engineer. It was a science degree. It wasn't a Bachelor of Arts. It was Bachelor of Science. You know, we had like calculus, physics too, and all the good stuff. You know, the pre-engineering stuff. And it didn't require me to have any prior knowledge of math. I didn't have to have any prior knowledge of physics or anything. It just required you to open a book and read. So I've been thinking about it, that idea over the last maybe 2 weeks. Why do people waste so much time in high school? You waste so much time in high school, man. I've been thinking about that a lot. You waste time in college, you waste money in college, and you waste time in high school too. You're 18 by the time you go to college, or maybe you're 17. But you just spend so much of your youthfulness, your active, high energy years, not working on your business. You spend that time working on learning like some stupid art literature, art history, some dumb thing, and then you go into debt at college to learn the same garbage. It's really very interesting. Any news on the riots? Are they done? Are the riots still going on? Let's see what Nate gets. Good luck, Nate. So we're starting out with the leaf energy. Oh, hold on. You want the electrode. So we're giving Nate all the bulk. You got it, Nate. But yeah, my opinion on school has fallen dramatically. My wife too, she's educated, and she realizes that to do her job, really she just needed to know a few things about coding, and you learn the rest at the work. You learn the rest of what you need to know on the job. You don't learn it in school. In school, they teach you a bunch of cultured nonsense about philosophy and religion and social studies and art history and creative writing, and you know, you gotta learn a second language or some goofy stuff like that, right? And you just spend years in school learning this garbage that you can learn so fast on your own. If you really wanted to learn it, if your mind actively wanted to know that stuff, you would learn it as fast as you learn a video game, right? Pick up a game that you enjoy playing, you'll learn all this stuff in the video game like that because you enjoy it. You don't enjoy this stuff in school and you force yourself to learn it and then you never use it. And you go into debt learning it too. It just makes no sense. It makes sense for the teachers because they need you to go to their stupid classes and keep paying the money. And you think that is free, but it's not. The government actually taxes you to pay for all that shit. So I've been thinking a lot about that. I think it's a huge waste of your young years. You should go straight into business as soon as possible. Straight into business. You should be thinking about what business you're going to start, what problem you're going to solve for the world. And if you're going to go after like a technical skill like software engineering, don't waste all your time with all that art literature crap. You can learn it all for free on YouTube right now. There's been a fundamental change in technology over the last, 15 years. It is actually pretty new stuff, right? YouTube's not that old. Smartphones are not that old. They're like from 2007. It's been 13 years. We spend so much money on education, and you got smartphones that you can turn on and find the best teachers in the world right on the internet for free, usually for free. But we still go to schools and we still waste our whole lives in college, and going to debt in college is a broken system. Every 1-year-old watching this be like, I'm gonna open a business. You really ought to be that way though, truly. Immigrants come over here to America with a very good mindset. They say, I'm gonna open a business in America and I'm gonna get rich. And then Americans who have all the advantage, you grew up here, your parents might be in the middle class, maybe you're a little poor, mine were poor, But you come here, we already live here, we have all the advantage, and we get poor immigrants come over, and they make all the money because they open businesses and we don't. And it's because of our school system. Your school system failed you, basically. You got to have the right mindset. And you don't learn the right mindset at the school. You learn how to be an employee at the school. And you learn about, oh, here we go. We're supposed to be opening Pokemon cards, but I'm ranting. Here you go, Nate. Full Art Guzzlord. Let's get that sleeved up. It looks very well centered. Let's see. You got 3 packs left. Let's see if we can hit another hot card. So I wonder when the hot cards were going to show up. You're getting some cold packs there, man. Let's see if we can get another one. What do we got here? That's going to be Shiny Voltorb. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about it. I think that college is a waste and high school is a waste. I think they both are. If you really want to know math, you'll go learn math. You can learn math fast. It's not even too hard to learn it. Here we go. We got Reverse Hollow Electric Energy, and we got the Moltres Zapdos Articuno Full Art. Fantastic. And once again, this also looks really well centered, which is very important because if a card is not well centered, it doesn't have a shot at a 10 if it's not well centered. All right, last pack. What can we pull out of the last pack? Here we go. Oh, you pulled something? Nice. You pulled the Leafeon. You got that last pack luck going, man. All the hot cards were right at the end. No need to worry. Sweet. Yeah, I was getting nervous for you because we were like 7 packs in. Man. I was like, is this guy going to get anything? Nate pulling the Leafeon, the Guzzlord, Moltres Zapdos, Articuno, and Voltorb. You got one of the evolutions. Check that out, man. All right. I'm actually a fan of Guzzlord. I like the way he looks. Oops. Let me get this other energy card into the bag real fast. Just pulled Snorlax. Nice, man. Snorlax V, huh? You must be opening up Sword and Shield base set. There we go. But yeah, it's a subject I've been thinking a lot about, and it's a subject I'm passionate about because, you know, economics and prosperity, both of those things are some of my favorite things to talk about and to think about in my free time. And I want to see people do well. I want to see people become wealthy. I really do. I want to see people become wealthy. So everybody's happier when you're wealthy, you know what I mean? When you have enough money to meet all of your own needs, live in a comfortable house, provide for your family, retire comfortably with dignity. When you have enough money, everything just works really well. When you don't have enough money, you start to riot and loot, in my opinion. You know, you go, oh man, I've been screwed by the system. The rich guy, Jeff Bezos, is holding me down. There's no opportunity out there for me. But it's like you went to school to learn all this useless shit, and Jeff Bezos actually went and opened a business. That's what he did. So he, you know, I don't know about his education. Apparently he reads, just like endlessly reads. He just devours books apparently, but he started a business. He didn't go become a software engineer for somebody else's company. He started a business. So that's how you guys need to think. It's very, very important. What do you say? They took her jibs. That's right. Subby says, I'd take that Leafeon. It's a good-looking Leafeon. That is a good-looking Leafeon. That's a good ending, too. I made my own business since I hate school, says Skeeth. That's right. And educating yourself is not a bad thing. Educating yourself is actually really important. We live in what's called the information age, and that means that there's no more secrets. You can go learn how to start a business. You can go learn what the cutting-edge technology is. It's on the internet. You can go look it up. So we live in the information age. You should be teaching yourself. But the question is, how should you go about it? Should you be sitting in your classroom with your teacher standing over you and you're just sitting there with a book and they're like, read chapter 5, read chapter 6, and take this stupid test and just, you know, twiddle your thumbs and make no money? You don't make money when you're in high school. It's so stupid. You do all this work and you're not paid for it. It's dumb, dude. PSA 10 Leafeon going for big money. All the evolutions shooting up in value. That's right. Evolutions are typically pretty popular. Yeah. Got to pull that Umbreon out of the box, man. Kevin O'Leary? Kevin O'Leary. I don't know who Kevin O'Leary is. Is he is he representing a party in Canada? Justin Trudeau. What do you guys think of Justin? Is he a nice guy? Or is he a beta male? No, I'm just teasing. But yeah, I want to see people start more businesses and have a positive work attitude and not feel like having a degree sit on your wall means anything. I got a degree sitting on my wall. The funny thing is, I'm going to take it down and replace it with the YouTube button, because the funny thing with the YouTube button, none of my education contributed to the YouTube button. We were just showing it off at the beginning of the stream, right? None of my education contributed to my success on YouTube. None of it. I didn't learn about video editing at college. I didn't learn about talking. I didn't learn about, creating guides. I didn't learn about any of that stuff. And so my education contributed nothing to my success in life. And then at the meantime, YouTube actually provided me with work, provided me with pay, and my college put me into thousands of dollars in debt, and it wasted 4 years of my life. Think about that for a second. It's crazy. School never taught me how to do my taxes and how to get a loan. Right, and that's what businessmen do. They get business loans and they take risks. They look for problems to solve, and they look for places in the market that are underserved. They're like, you know what? I think there's more profit to be made over here. It's an underserved part of the market, right? Or like making a prediction on something like the Pokemon cards, reeling, oh my gosh, Pokemon cards. People need to get back into these. People need to get some of the vintage cards out, right? So making a realization like that, that's all about understanding how to satisfy people's unlimited desires. That's how human beings are. At the moment you've got something, you want another thing. So that's kind of why an economy exists, because people have a limited amount of money and they have unlimited desires. You want to buy a bigger house, you want to buy a yacht, you want to buy this, you want to buy that. That's what creates an economy. School never taught me. See you later, Chief. Chief deserves a veteran's medal. Only I did in high school was get high. Chiefs are too funny. Nate says, hey, TCC, mind if I do that again? Go for it, Nate. Go crazy, man. I love to hear you rant. Well, it's just, it's tough, man. I think that when you think about what just happened with the riots and the looting, so there's the whole issue of the Black Lives Matters issue and George Floyd, killed by the cops. That's an issue all on its own, where it's like you can talk about systemic oppression, you can talk about, maybe teaching the cops not to use as violent of methods to restrain someone. But then I think that there's a whole other problem that we have in American inner cities of poverty. And the question is, how do you start fixing poverty? Well, you don't fix poverty by wasting people's time and teaching them basically how to be employees and forcing them to learn things they don't want to learn. Hidden Fates. Let's do it.
10 hidden. Oh, there you go.
This is something my wife and I think about a lot. So she and I both went into debt to go to school. We went into a lot of debt to go to school in America, and is holding us back from being successful at this point. Like, she's got a job, I got a job. We're supposed to be successful, right? Well, we're helping our parents with their health care, and we're paying our college loan back. And some people say, hey, you should have socialized education, right? But really all that means is you would pay it in the form of taxes. So you would pay it either way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so we're just trying to get out of our student debt, and we look at ourselves sometimes and think, if this is hard for us, what is it like for somebody who went to school for like a dance theater degree and now they're working at Walmart? And it's like, oh my God, they have no future. They have no future. They went to school to become an employee and they got a dance theater degree, and now they're just trapped in American college debt. The houses are impossibly expensive. There's no affordable housing for young people to have. I mean, you could get like a condo. My wife and I live in a tiny condo. It's one large room. You don't want to have kids in one large room. That's it. And it's depressing. So you talk about violence in the inner city. Well, one of the things that makes you violent is when you believe that you have a low status in society. Yeah, that's an actual thing. So if in psychology, it's known that when men have a low status and they don't feel like they can be wealthy, they resort to violence, right? And so if you have a poor inner city, you shouldn't be surprised that you also have a lot of violence in the inner city. You shouldn't be surprised that you have gangs in the inner city. Obviously people should choose not to be in those. I believe in people having, control over themselves, control over their lives. You have to believe it, or else you get a very bad, hold on.
large mystery pack.
Large mystery pack. You have to believe that people have free will, or else you get a very bleak look of reality of people. So you have to believe that people can choose not to be in gangs, choose not to be violent, choose not to rape people, right? Choose not to murder people. There are a bunch of people murder in Chicago every year. Why don't you just not murder people, right? But beyond that, you can also look at the sort of systemic side of it and say, well, they're trapped in poverty and they're trying to elevate their status through violence. And it's like, well, how about getting rich? Can they get rich? How are they going to get rich when their education is garbage? You're not going to get rich being told what the powerhouse of the cell is, unless you become a biologist, which some people do. But the majority of people going to school will never get rich being told that. It's useless information. And then you're tested on it and you get a bad score. You get to feel demoralized for your bad score. Your parent beats you up because you're not a 4.0 GPA student, right? It's so stupid. Sadly, you need money to make money. Yeah, it's a little bit true. I wouldn't say that's 100% true, though. I really did come from nothing. My first job was, I was homeless, and I got a job at Target. And then the job at Target gave me enough money to get myself an apartment room, just a studio room. And eventually, I saved up enough money to be able to quit my job at Coca-Cola and start going to college, which was a mistake, actually. Well, I met my wife there, so it wasn't a mistake in that regard. But it was maybe I shouldn't have stayed there for the full 4 years. In hindsight, I wish I had not, because it didn't give me any super valuable skills, I guess. Even when it comes to computer science, the funny thing is, you learned all this stuff about computer science that you didn't need to know. A lot of it's outdated information. Computer science is a very fast-moving subject, right? So what you need are the basics, and then once you have the basics, you just need to get out there. You need to have a job. You need to have a job with the company that'll teach you how to code. You don't learn how to use the most modern coding from a school usually, unless it's a cutting-edge school maybe. But ours was just probably more of an average school, average college, right? So once you have the basics down, you need to get out there. You need to have a job. You're wasting all this time and money doing all this homework, working. You're working on a subject you're not even passionate about, and you're not even getting paid to do it, and you're just getting older, and you're not working on your business. It's a colossal waste of human effort. And you know, the only people who benefit are the teachers and the teachers' unions and the administrators who run the school, and then they give money to the politicians to make sure that kids stay in school. Lucario. All right, we got Poiple and Lucario so far. We're looking for those full arts. Those are a nice start, though. Let's see what else. There's a lot of money in the school system, the public school system. That's federal tax dollars or state tax dollars. And it's like guaranteed money. So they don't want to disrupt it. They don't want to change. Oh, there we go. Full art Golisopod. Sweet. All right, pull another full art. Next pack. So far, not a bad set again. But let's see if we can pull one of those evolutions. You got Leafy on last time? Let's see if we can do that again. That's going to be Mr. Mime. I just got up so I can go to work. You work for 30 years, and then you get old and fat and ugly. Nobody wants to have sex with you, but at least you have a little bit of money. Let's see, what we got here? Charmander. I'm a cynical kind of person. I think about that. Let's see, next pack. Joke's on you. I'm young and ugly. Well, at least you're honest. Let's see. We got Clefable. Hell yeah, Pokemon. All right, last pack. We need some more of that last pack luck. Let's see what happens. You ready? Oh, you did get last pack luck. Pulling that full art Lucario. Nice, man. There you go. Round 2, and you netted Lucario GX. Golisopod, Lucario Holo. That's the shiny Lucario, remember. And Poiple Holo. Nice. I'm ugly, but married to 10, so I made it anyways. There's always hope. All right, let's put this into another bag. Nate, you got a big package coming. Because that feels heavy. Got 2 of these being sent. Married my cats. That's understandable. I got to help my audience get wealthy so they can enjoy the luxuries of investing in the Pokemon cards with me. There we go. Oh, not bad. Let's put the Leafeon in the front. I like the Guzzlord, the way he looks, but the Leafeon's actually probably going to be the more valuable of the two. There we go. Leafeon. Sweet. It's crazy to think that he went through 20 packs here. So if I reached into the box to pull out a pack thinking, ooh, this could be the one with the shining Charizard in it, I would just be dead wrong. The next 20 packs don't even have it. I wonder, how old are you guys? John, I'm 31. I'm getting older, man. Let's do some Minecraft Bext. Some Minecraft Bext. I might go to bed. I've not been to bed, guys. I'm 12. TGC wants all of us to be like Seto Kiba. I wouldn't mind that, actually. What? You all got to become millionaires so that when you're millionaires, you can come back and drop a $5 tip on me or something when I'm still shaking my booty on Facebook. Not Facebook, on YouTube. Shaking that booty. Fix these cards here. Wait, we're the same age. These are home baked. 21, you got your whole life ahead of you. 21. Oh, snap.
I'd like to grade my Leafeon, Lucario, Full Shrine, and Tapu Fini.
Tapu Fini. All right, so you must be referring to an older one. Jaquez Subby. Professor Vince Ryoma. Oh, you're over here? I bet you're over here. No? Next. Let me read that again. Leafeon, Lucario, Shrine, and Tapu Fini. You must have more. Who's that? No, I'm a little confused. Where are the other things that you mentioned? Did I possibly already ship them to you? So let's grab the Lucario. I asked you to keep my rares from last time. Oh no. I asked you to keep my rares from last time. Okay, well maybe you're on the table. Let's keep looking. Give me a sec. I think I did actually. Oh, I remember that. I'm pretty sure I did then. Let's just find out where you went. If you're not here, you might actually be in a box. Matt, Masvara, Jaquez, Medicine Man. There it is, Nate. We got it. Here we are. Woo! Sorry, Nate. So much happens that I forget. Yeah, so many requests are made, I literally forget what happens. So we got Tapu Fini. We got Shrine of Punishment, also known as the bedroom. And we'll put this here. Here we go. We're going to put the Leafeon out. And I already got the Lucario. Sweet. All right, we're going to need 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm a cut 18-year-old Korean girl. Buy me Pokemans. I'm a cut? What? What does that even mean? Oh, cute. I'm a cute Korean girl. Oh, my God. What do I have in my bag besides the hidden baits pulls? Yeah, let me check. I think you have some cards you got a little while ago that I did not ship. They're just some not super valuable ones. I'll take a look in just a second. I think you ordered some packs one time, and there was like 2 cards that I was supposed to ship, and I was like, I'll just ship them next time. Okay, let's get this. Shrine of Punishment. Hey, baby, meet me in the Shrine of Punishment. Say psych right now. Psych. My bag is full of cards Mary didn't want. That is true. I'll trade you Cosmic Eclipse for them. All right, so there's the Tapu Fini. And now let's get your names on it. I'll trade you my Venomoth. I might be open to a Venomoth trade if you're looking to do a trade, Skeeth. Where's Mary? Well, she probably went to bed. This was a very late night stream. You get my mystery pack? Not yet. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to get this taken care of first. All right, I'm heading over here. We're in the Rocket Discord. And under PSA requests, we have Nate M, Tapu, Finny, Hidden Fates, Full Art, Shrine, A Punishment, Hidden Fates, Full Art. We have Leafeon. How's that spelled? Leafeon, Hidden Fates, Full Art, and we have Lucario, Hidden Fates, Full Art. All right, you're in, Nate. We did it. Woohoo! Take these thick packs. I'm actually going to place them to the side. Okay, so they're going to go over here. They're so big that they take up a lot of room on the table. Always hoping for that Charizard. Not this time, though, huh? So that's taken care of. Now we have James B. would like a large mystery pack. You got it. You got it, mister. Get this pack right here. Is that going to fall over? There we go. Oh, look, it already says James B. on it. We're done. Perfect. James B. has been on this rodeo before. And what else? Mahasvara wanted to see what was in his bag. Take a quick look. So you were trying to snipe some Charizards. We've got Shrine of Punishment, Tapu Lele, Shining Ho-Oh, Type Null, and Ralts. So that's what we have, okay? So you got some actual valuable Hidden Fates cards in there. What is my best pull ever? Ooh, good question. I pulled a Dark Charizard. That was like $300, right? I don't know what he goes for anymore, actually. So I pulled a Dark Charizard out of a Japanese pack. Oh, of course. I pulled the Japanese base set Charizard out of my own box. That would be my best pull. So definitely that. You know, what's funny, as I was selling those packs, and I realized at some point I didn't want to sell them. I'd rather open them. And that's usually how I decide whether or not to sell the packs is, would I be better off opening these myself, or would I be better off selling the packs? And I couldn't sell them. I couldn't do it. Or if I did, I would have to raise the price, and then people would be mad at me, apparently. It's about what you're voluntarily willing to trade anyways. But, so, are we done? We've been on for 2 hours and 2.5 hours, I think. That was a long stream, man. For 2 a.m. in the morning, 2:20 a.m. in the morning. Did you guys enjoy the rant? I do rant sometimes. Not all the time, just 50% of the time. 50% of the time, I rant all the time. Don't leave! How's it going, in-game hero? Don't leave us. I don't mind hearing rants. No time to sleep. I'm just about to get off work. I'll shake my stick at you. I'm getting me mallet right now. All right, check this out, guys. Take my Venomoth. I tell you what, if you would like, I will give you 2 packs of Hidden Fates for that Venomoth. How does that sound? 2 packs of Hidden? Deal. All right, and you keep the rest of the pack too, by the way. So you still got the Pikachu. You still got the Eevee, all right? You got the Pikachu and the Eevee. I'll take the holographic Venomoth. He is off-center. He's very likely a 9. I think he's pretty clearly off-center. And, but that'll be okay. I'll take a 9 Venomoth. He probably won't be worth much. He'll probably be worth just around the pack of 2 hidden, just around the price of 2 Hidden Fates packs. After you subtract the cost of grading him, because that's a cost, right? So Here we go, hidden baits. Let's see what you pull. Now, if you're real lucky, there's a full art in one of these. If you're unlucky, they're both cold. But what you have to understand is when you trade for booster packs, you're gambling. So let's see how your gamble pays off, Skeeth. Will you get lucky or unlucky? Will hidden baits bait you, or will they throw a Shining Charizard in your lap? Some people, we had 2 people pull Shining Charizard 1 week. That was really wild. You have to appreciate how rare that is, because those Charizards are not super common. Pack number 1 turns into, you know, this looks like it could be a hit. What is it? Shiny Noibat. All right, well, I guess it's better than a cold pack. Next pack, what do we got here? All right, that's going to be an actual cold. Oh, it looked like a cold pack. So you got Shiny Beldum, Shiny Noibat. Well, that is better. And in fact, the Beldum looks like it has a shot at a 10. Check it out. That's a nice looking card. I like the Beldum. Steel type. Yeah, not bad. I agree. So this one has a shot at a 10, I think. And so when you're comparing that to, you know, a PSA 9 Japanese Venomoth, that's really not a bad trade, in my opinion. There you go. All right, Skeeth. Place this over here. Vince is like, nice. Love the shiny. Heck yeah, man. Whew. All right, but I was going to open up a pack for myself, right? You're not supposed to do the drugs. You're supposed to deal the drugs, but I'm doing the drugs. TCC, I'm Linda. Says Pugico. You're not, is it Pugico? Pugico? You're Linda. There's a very good chance I will forget that. LMAO. Didn't watch the Scarface movie. I actually did not watch Scarface. That is correct. Is that a... I can't tell. Oh, cool. I pulled the worst Pokemon in the whole entire world. Buzzwole. And he's off center. Amazing. Amazing. That's amazing. All right. That's worth about 50 cents. Cool. I love throwing my money away. I love it. I'm over it. Somebody says I love Buzzwole. Okay, that's good because somebody better. Has anybody pulled the Pheromosa in Hidden Fates yet? Yeah, we pulled her the other day, but I think it went to... was it one of Giratina's pulls? Dude, look at this epic bag, man. Look at this epic bag. Decidueye, Sylveon, Greninja, Silvally Guzzler, Darkrai was like $100, by the way. A PSA 10 Darkrai. Brooklet Hill. So let's see. There's Dartrix. Wimpod. Circuitry. Oh, I suppose he did not then. No, he did not pull it. I'm mistaken. That is a thick little pile, man. He's got double Cynthias in there. Whew. That's too hot, man. It's too hot for me. I'm over here sweating. Linda says you got it right. Linda, what's your favorite Pokemon, Linda? Linda's going to say Charizard. Oof, that's Sylveon. I know Sylveon. That's a good one. That Brooklet Hill is like 80 bucks as a 10. I know, right? People are all talking about how Hidden Fates keeps getting reprinted and oh my god, it's not going to be worth any money. And then you take a look at the actual 10s and they're crazy expensive. It's Salamander. Wait, you mean Charmander? Dear God. She says no. Salamander. Is there an actual Pokemon named Salamander that I don't know about? She says look it up. Oh, do you mean Salamence? There's a Pokemon called Salamence. Magikarp has blessed you. Oops. I just bumped into my lap there. Wait, not my lap. My lamp. I said lap. This isn't what Jesus died for, guys. How can I be pulling cold pulls all day? All right, I will just clear the box for you guys. Salandit as well, huh? He's a blue dragon. Wait, Salamence is a blue dragon. Subby says, yeah, Salamence. Yeah, Salamence is a blue dragon. Skeeth says, gotta open until you get something good. Listen to that, man. This guy knows how to tempt you. Dalamadur. I don't know Salamence. I know what Dalamadur. Linda says, it's Salamence. Well, unfortunately, Linda, I do not have any Salamence cards. It's kind of interesting. We haven't seen Salamence in any of the Sun and Moon, have we? Is there a Salamence? There is. I don't know where he's at. He's hiding. Can't end on a cold pack. Can't end on a... Wait, what do you say? Can't end on a hot streak. I know, you're not allowed to end on anything. Pokemon is a hard drug. Supreme Boy says, I think the next pack is the shiny Charizard. Oh my god. This man is so right. How did you know, man? It is definitely the shiny Charizard. I'll open it in the traditional way. Nah, it's another Buzzwole. Oh, wow. Cold pack number 3. That was definitely worth it. Oh, Pug. Okay, like the dog. Don't forget to remove the cards on the mystery pack prize off your eBay account. Ah, yes. Thank you for the reminder. Actually, I have some eBay stuff to do right after the stream ends. Here we go. Don't be shy. Open every single fucking pack. I'm going to open so many packs right now, guys. Hold on to your booty cheeks. We got Farfetch. Here goes, guys. We're in fast mode. You ready? No, I should not go fast. Imagine if this was the Charizard and I, like, bent it. I'd never forgive myself. Wow, Psychic Energy. Wow. And we got Pinsir GX, guys. We are oh, man, we are hitting these hot pulls. Holy. Could these pulls get hotter? I don't think they can. Shining Legends from Asian Tim.
Shining Legends.
I don't think these packs could get any hotter. How could these packs possibly get hotter? I like how my pulls are actually pretty hot garbage. I mean, you guys, you were just pulling out this Leafeon. You're pulling out the, right? And I'm over here pulling Frick All. That looks like a cold pack. Yep, that's cold. Dude, how many cold packs am I going to open? What did you do to get that karma? Smacked my wife's. Get this over here. Oh my god. Guys, I've opened like 10 packs today, and I pulled like one Buzzwole. Look at my last message. It says Endgame Hero. I got the whole 1996 Alakazam family. Oh, nice. Dude, I'm just wanting one hit card. How much is that to ask? One hit card. There's like, yeah, you just got to open up 24 packs, and then you'll get a single hit card. There's Giovanni's Exile. Dude, this set is the worst set. Hidden Fates, I'm not even going to sell it anymore. No longer for sale. Come over here. You're pulling out Guzzlord. You're pulling... This guy's pulling double Cynthias. All right, what do we got? Noivern. Noivern. We pulled Noivern. The best Pokemon in the set. Noivern. And it's off-center. It's terribly off-center. All right, well, this will be the Charizard then. I will be watching most of your streams on Pug. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Wow, that was much better. Double full arts. Kind of makes up for the bad runs we had just then. And this one might actually be a 10. No, this one's looking a lot. This one's off-center too. Those are definitely 9s. So I made about $2. Cool. I lost 100 and I made 2 back. That's definitely a sustainable rate. All right, we'll put that over there. I'm a boy, by the way. I am. Don't know if you cared. Linda is a boy. So wait, are you on like somebody else's account? I assumed you were a girl. Open another one. You're on fire. Linda says I can't spell. Away from me, Satan. I know you're trying to tempt me. with the loaves in the desert or something like that. I don't know. I ain't gonna be tempted into evil. Can't tempt me, Satan. Eat the apple. I'm on my mom's account. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So let's see. We took care of James's pack. Nate's grading. Now we're going to take care of Asian Tim's Shining Legends. Oh, yeah, this is my pincer too, huh? Wow, I'm never opening up Hidden Fates again, he says. And then he opens up more Hidden Fates. I watch your streams on Chromebook. Oh, interesting. Chromebook. I thought about getting a Chromebook back when I was in college because I needed a cheap laptop back then. God, there were so many computer science students that were actually wealthy. And I was so dirt poor. They had no, like I became, there was a point where I became president of the computer science club at my college. And I must have been the poorest student in the whole group and they had no idea. They all had these fancy Apple computers. My computer was like a notebook. It could barely run, a coding environment. Asian Tim, no luck this time. Have you seen the episode where Charizard had tackle? What? What did I get a degree in? I got a degree in computer science. Sweet. Yay for me. Useless. I watch your streams through my neighbor's window. Oh my God. Wait. Did I put that in the right spot? Yeah, I did. What just happened?
Hidden no sleep.
Holy cow, Nate's going deep. You got it, mister. Get to a fresh part. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Sweet. It is Nate. Once again, Nate's going real deep on these. Nate's had a taste. Taste acquired. Can we see some birds at least? No, the birds are fake. Oops. There is an Articuno in this set. See, there's just an Articuno in this set. It really makes me think that Nintendo's going to print Hidden Fates for version 2. You know what I mean? And it's probably going to have, it's probably going to have like Blastoise in it. They should just do this for every single Pokemon. They should make a full art for it. For all the final evolutions. Throw that over there. Dang, I wish they had a shiny Gyarados GX in Hidden Fate set. Maybe someday. See, that's what I'm saying. If they do 2.0, they might actually have it. All right, pack number 1. It's going to be Staryu Golem. Pack number 2 is going to be Erica's Hospitality. Pack number 3. All right, 2 cold packs. We need a hot pack, man. Dude, you saw me struggling over there. I was sweating. Oh, my God, such a hot pull. You're having terrific luck tonight. Look at that, picking up the Sither from the set. And this is why people open these packs. Even I open the packs. Such a great card. All right, next pack. Dude, give me some of that Nate luck. What the heck, Nate? You're hogging it. We got Jinx. Next pack. What do we got over here? I pulled Electrode, dude. I pulled Electroid and Noivern. Not that I don't like Electrode. I do like him. But just in terms of value, he's not the most popular. The most annoying Pokemon is Mr. Mime. Am I going to stream Monster Hunter tomorrow? Tomorrow's a Sunday. And so what I will guaranteed probably be doing is hanging out with my wife. Hey, you pull another Voltorb? Oh, that's a mighty shiny Voltorb. All right, you got what, 4 packs left? So let's see what else we can grab. What do we got? Drampa. Not the best pull, but somebody's got to pull him, and I guess he's necessary for a complete set. Drampa, dude. Whose idea was Drampa? Swear to God. It's probably an American artist. Okay, there's Brock's Grit. You know what people who collect Pokemon like? They like old men. Yeah, let's make an old man Pokemon. Magnemite? Dude, your pulls are great. What the heck? And last but not least, Nate's just going deep tonight, huh? Oh, another! Dude, your pull rate was so high. Zygarde, Drampa, Sither. And the Sither, of course, is going to be your hot pull, right? Jesus. Nate hogging all the luck over there. Oh, I can totally pull that back down. My bad. That was reflex. There we go. Those are your pulls. And let me get these. That was reflex there. There we go. Sliding all a boot. Cutting a boot. Okay, let's take a closer look at these. This is Zygarde. I have no clue who Zygarde is. I don't know when he was designed. Magnemite. Drampa. Voltorb. And Sither. Looking real nice. Sweet. Super sweet. Pick that up. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm pretty tired, man. So I'm not running on any sleep at all. It's TCC's turn to open some more hidden fates. When you're right, you're right. Shiny Voltorb looks better than the full art. Shiny Voltorb, what? Oh, oh, I know what you're talking about. Then the full art Electrode, is that what you mean? I mean, when you're right, man. I gotta open up another pack. What did I get a degree in? I got a degree in computer science. I got a degree in sexology. The study of sex. Here we go. What's my favorite Pokemon? Probably, I would have to say Tyranitar has become my favorite Pokemon. My favorite powerful Pokemon. I'm a big fan of Shuckle.
Hey, Mr. More hidden baits from wherever you were pulling from.
From wherever I was pulling them from? All right, I'll pull them from the good pile. Let's see. Who is that? Sounds good, Mahasvara. Actually, I have some. If you're just ordering the 3 of them, let's get these 3 right here. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. I had some sitting on the table still. Time for that shiny Charizard to show up. Oh my God.
10 hidden 1 shinning last one.
He is gone very deep. 10 shinning, 1. 10 hidden, 1 shinning. That's what he said. Shinning. So Mahasvara packed 1. He's looking for that Charizard Snipe. The epic Charizard Snipe. What do we got? We have Caterpie. Next pack. 3, 4. I think that's a hit. Oh, you're pulling the Charizard GX, huh? I think this guy actually has a little bit of value, believe it or not. You actually have to pull him. That looks like he has a shot at a 10, Mahasvara. You'll probably see that yourself when it arrives. Here's the Matang. He looks pretty solidly centered. And the next pack. That's going to just be the Clefable. All right, so you end up with the Charizard GX and the Matang. It's okay. I think that's passable. Sort of a Charizard Snipe. Different Charizard. Wow, Mahasvara getting that hot Charizard Snipe. Rigged! All right, place that over here. Now Nate. So Nate, you got 1, 2, 3. Let me grab 7 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nate going ham and a pack of Shining Legends. Right? Yep. Here we go. Let's see. Trim the top off of that, set to the side. We'll do 2 at a time. So I go nice and slow on the Hidden Fates, because whenever a Charizard is being pulled, he will never be pulled under rough circumstances. He will always be treated nicely, because he is actually pretty valuable. Man, people be selling that Charizard, the Hidden Fates Charizard PSA 10 for like $1,000 on eBay. And what's crazy is he actually sells. He keeps moving. So the demand is there for that card. It's really spectacular to see. It's kind of scary. It's like, wow. If there were a smaller number of that Hidden Fates Charizard, he will probably already be costing $2,000. If there was a real limited number of them. How do I check the value of cards? Well, you could always search eBay. You could, if you're just wanting to know kind of like a rough estimate of the value of the raw cards, you could go to TCG Price Guide. So we got Jinx. Oh, we cut the bottom of it. Okay. 3, 4. That's Kangaskhan Mewtwo GX. Next pack, what do we got? Arbok, Kangaskhan. Let's get that last pack luck. It's going to be Shining Charizard, guaranteed. Darkness Energy. All right, we'll place this right here. Oh, man, we haven't had any hits yet. Let's see a hit card come out. Oh, I don't think that's going to be one. That's Erica's Hospitality. 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I think you're getting the tough pulls now. Look at that. That's lovely though, isn't it? The reverse hollow fire energy. You can even consider grading that, to be honest. Maybe. 3, 4. But let's see. What do we got here? Oh my god, you're getting tough luck now. What the? You got 3 packs left? What's going to happen in the last 3 packs? Where we got here? Oh, no, that's Noibat. We need something better than Noibat. Next pack. He's going to pull Wigglytuff GX. That's right. Oh, here you go. What do you get? Zygarde again. Darn. We have not pulled an Umbreon in so long. That card must actually be quite rare. So you got the Birds GX. The Zygarde helps, but to be honest, you will hope to have more than just the Zygarde. Let's see what the last pack is. Secret Rare Birds, maybe. That would be nice. Oh, man. Those were cold as heck. Hey, I'm giving you a bonus pack, my treat. Giving you a bonus pack, man, because you bought a bunch of cards tonight. Why not? If this is the Shining Charizard, I want you to make a blood oath to me that you will like my videos for the rest of your life. So here we go. Better be signing that contract right now. But what do we got? We got just another energy. I tried, man. I threw in the extra pack. How about the Shining Legends? We can still pull a hot card out of here. 1, 2, 3. Just unlucky with this last set, man. Woo! All right, let me stack it up for you. We got the Shining Legends. So you end up with just Zygarde, Moltres, Noibat, and Mewtwo, which probably makes your other pulls average out a little more. Oh, man. I was waiting for that Charizard to come out too, because you're eating up so many of the packs. I'm like, if there's a Charizard in this box, we are getting probably closer to him, but Then again, we don't know if he was in the box.
Hidden fates, please.
Dude, man, I'm not going to get to go to bed. You guys aren't joking. All right, Nate, let me get your name on this. Thank you so much, man. That was really cool letting us see all those pulls. Nate, you went pretty deep, man. Sleep is a myth. For me, it is right now. Supreme Boy would like to open some hidden as well. Two, three, four, five. Supreme Boy, are you a sexist? Are you a misogynist? Nobody here wants to be an equilateral. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Checking, so Pugacole, checking the TCG price guide for the value of the cards is not a very good indicator of the actual value of the card. The reason for that is because it's a little more complicated than that. If you were to pull like a card that can pull a nice grade and you send it off to PSA to be graded and it comes back with a good grade, it could be worth a lot more than what TCG price guide is going to say it's worth. So here's a perfect example of that. I bet you anything TCG price guide probably says this card is worth like $8 maybe, if that much. But it's been graded a 10, so this is a PSA graded card, see? So it's been graded 10. So I received it, I sent it off to be graded, and now it's worth about $70. And so it's just, it's actually much harder to actually really know the value of the card just from TCG price guide. You can use TCG price guide to kind of look for outliers. For example, figuring out that the boss's orders card is worth like maybe $10 or whatever it's going for now, like $8. So you can use it for stuff like that. But to tell you the truth, I mostly just use eBay these days. I used to use the TCG price guide. I use mostly eBay these days. eBay is a better indicator of what people are really buying and selling. So this is going towards Supreme Boy. Let's find out what you pull, man. Good luck. Cross your fingers for luck. Jolteon, Clefable. First 2 packs were cold. Let's see what pack number 3 yields. Pack number 3 looks hot. And it is the Cynthia card. Nice, man. This is one of the chase cards in the set. Probably like a top 5 card. All right. Excellent. So that's a terrific pull. Let's see what else. Pulling that Cynthia. Nate's like, F me. Were you going after that one? If it makes you feel better, I'm pulling out of totally different places in the box. So, Nate, you had no chance of pulling that Cynthia from the group that I was pulling out of. It came from a totally different area of the box. It's totally luck. It's just tough luck. Yeah, the Cynthia, it wasn't like right behind your cards is what I'm saying. So it's not like I had like a stack that looked like this. It's not like I had a stack that looked like this, and then I pulled yours off, and the Cynthia was right here. It wasn't like that. So, although, who knows? Maybe there is a Cynthia back there. You won't know until they're all open. Secret Cynthia. There's been duplicate Zygars in the box. Maybe there's duplicate Cynthias in the box. We'll have to find out. What's the cheapest PSA Pokemon you sell? That is a good question. The cheapest PSA card? I one time had a Giovanni Japanese trainer. I think I sold it for like 30.
Five hidden, let's see.
5 hidden. Jennifer, very likely the Golisopod I pulled will be sent off for grading. I just grade everything. Yeah, so... Oh, and this goes to Supreme Boy. Can we find Supreme Boy? Is he on the table? Supreme Boy, that was actually a Supreme pull for you, man. That's Tim. I don't know if you have a bag already. Yeah, in most cases, I just grade everything. I do have a little box of stuff that's for sale that won't be graded. So we could go over that someday. But as long as there's something else for me to do in the live stream, I usually focus on that first. TCC, read my question. Oh, is it going to be, do I think it should grade? Let's take a quick look at it. Front of the card looks nice enough. And the back of the card. I think that this card has a serious shot at a 10. Yeah, I don't see any white dots on it in the back. The spacing looks pretty good. Yep. You want me to hold it here while you decide whether to grade it? So, now we need to take care of Nate, who wants 5 more. Can I get it graded? That's right, you definitely can. It's, how much is it to grade it? Hold on. Let's see if she's going. Cynthia, PSA 10, hidden. And we're going to go by cheapest buy it now. Ooh, the cheapest buy it now for this Cynthia is $275. So it would definitely be $32 to grade that card. Imagine that, spend 55 bucks, maybe another 30 on grading, and you might be walking away with like a $275 card. See, that's the gamble, you know? That's kind of how it's, you hope to get that. And speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and pull some more cards for Nate. Here you go, Nate. Okay, so I tell you what, Nate, I pulled it from the same area. And we'll just see what was behind those cards, okay? Good luck. It's all RNG in the end, because we don't know anything about anything. Just like when I stopped pulling and then Mahasvara pulled the Charizard. You know, nobody knew that was going to happen. So it's all fate. It's all destiny. That's why it's called Hidden Fates. Your fates are hidden until the booster packs open. And then they are no longer hidden. Wow, my leg gets itchy like I got bit. I'm getting mosquitoes already. I do not want mosquitoes. 1, 2. Read my message. Do I have to? eBay says 50 bucks for the full art Cynthia. Yeah, you're just looking it up wrong, Puckacool. It's actually $275. $275 for PSA 10 Cynthia. So his question is, will my Cynthia be a 10? And it looks like that Cynthia has a very good shot at a 10. If it's not a 10, it's probably going to be a 9. I'm going to guess if the 10's going for 275, that the 9's probably going over 100.
To grade Cynthia.
To grade the Cynthia, sounds good. All right, good luck, Nate. Let's see what you get. Yeah, Puckacool, we're talking about graded cards. The cards get graded. How do I look it up right? What you need to do is you need to type in PSA 10, the letters P, S, and A, and then you need to put 10 next to that. Yeah, 50 might be for the raw card, but the thing is, when you buy raw cards off of eBay, the vast majority of the time, they are not 10s. Because if it was that simple, you would just buy the card straight from eBay and grade it. Next pack. I bought 8 packs yesterday because of my birthday. Got nothing. Oh, man. Don't tell me that. That's scary to hear. I believe it. I mean, you guys saw me go through like 10 packs before we pulled one Electrode and one Noivern. And they weren't even in good shape. They were in bad shape. They were poorly centered. All right. You got the Ralts. Oh, and he's off center, man. Last pack. You could get lucky here. Who knows? I don't think you did. Oh, tough luck. Sorry, Nate. Tough luck this time. It is the Ralts. Man, that's how it goes, isn't it? Oh, wait. These are yours. My bad, man. How many cards did I just... I think I just grabbed you a bunch of cards. All right, put those on top. And we'll get you another bag. Be careful, Nate, because you'll do what I did. You'll go like a bazillion packs deep and not come back with the pulls you hoped for. I did that. I got an off-center Leafeon. I just gave it to Mary. And then I got a second off-center Leafeon, and it pulled like a 9 or something. Wait, did it? Did the Leafeon even return? No, I'm just assuming it's going to get a 9. So this is going to be for Nate. No Charizard hiding in that pile right there. No way. This guy's not done. He's like, I'm just going to go a bazillion deep.
10 hidden real last one.
The real last one. Haha. Now, before we do that, let's take care of this Cynthia. This Cynthia is for Supreme Boy. Surprised G-Ray didn't tell me to grade his. Now, Supreme Boy, these will probably be back in about...
Let's get more hidden baits.
Maybe 3 to 4 months. It takes a very long time for the card to come back. The good news is, usually the card goes up in value by the time it comes back. That's what I've been noticing. So let's see. Let's get in here. Because I don't think you've graded anything with me before. Supreme Boy. Mahasvara knows what I'm talking about. He's getting some cards back very soon. I think, what was her name? There was a girl, oh man, there's too many names to remember. Hidden Fates, Full Art. Her name started with an H, I thought, like Heather or something like that. Haley? Haley. So Haley's finally getting her Dark Raichu, I believe. Dark Raichu's coming back soon. Yeah, there's another PSA return coming. It's a small one. It's 4 cards again. It's going to have a first edition holographic Dark Raichu in it, along with a few other cards. All right, so you're in the request now. I'm sorry, I'm probably missing your comments, guys, because I'm focusing. Nate says 10 more, the real last one. All right, so it looks like you actually paid for 5 more, which means it would be a total of 10, right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Three, 4, 5. Good luck, man. The real last one, the real Slim Shady. There we go. And let's see what we got. Pack number 1. I have a dark, holographic Magneton from the Team Rocket series. Is it worth anything? It is. It really depends on how well he's been kept. So if he's been kept in a condition where he has 0 scratches on him and no bends, nothing, he could be worth a lot. He could be worth... It just depends on a lot of factors. If you want, you can show me a picture of it on Discord, and I can just tell you right away what I think of it. But you're looking for the card to be in mint condition. That's a very important part of whether a vintage card is worth a lot or whether it's worth like 10 bucks. You know what I mean? Because it could just be worth about 10 bucks. The mint card with a serious shot at a 10 could be worth quite a lot. Wow, okay, 2 packs left. Come on, last pack luck. Don't let us down this time. Here we go. What do we got? Misty's. Come on. Come on. Nate, if this isn't a hit card, don't do it. Don't buy more. Oh. Oh, it cuts me deep, man. It's cutting me all about. Oh, my God. Those were cold packs. Nate, what would you like for me to do? Would you like for me to send relief now? Or do you want assisted suicide help? I can send you the hotline, or I can send you the pills. Nate says it is what it is. Very good response. It is what it is. Let's get these scooped up. I would love the either. I know that pain, Nate. I've been opening Hidden Fates ever since they came out. Ever since they came out. In fact, I had 2 guys, Symphonia and Mahasvara, pull Charizards right after I stopped pulling. So I know that pain, man. And it's not like I stopped after they pulled the Charizards. I kept opening them. Whew. You did get some great pulls. You got that Lucario, you got the Leafeon, you got Sither sitting right there. Yeah, I hope you get good grades. Jennifer's like, I'll just take all your cards for $2, mister. Holy moly. Are we done, actually? So, Nate said 10 hidden, real last one, and then Mahasvara says, let's get more hidden baits. So we got 3 more packs to go. Mahasvara, we're trying real hard for that snipe. Technically, Mahasvara, you did get a snipe. Think about it. Because you opened up for that Charizard and you got Charizard GX. Wow. King of Charizard snipes, right? Let's see what's here. I wonder if there'll be 2 Cynthias in the box, just like last time. Mahasvara, you've watched a lot of these packs get opened. And there is a pattern. There's definitely a pattern where very often there will be multiples of the same full art. What? Did I miss something? Hey, mister, I never actually asked what the cards that I'm getting back, coming back. I don't remember, actually, so I will have to look it up myself. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. What do we got? Pack number 1 is Reverse Hollow Weezing. Pack number 2... 3, 4. Oh, here we go. What do we get? Frogadier. It would be very wild if you got another Charizard, man. Last pack. What do we got? Have you seen the guy ripping Rainbow Zard? No, I have not. Should I do one of those? Lightning energy. Here, I'll toss it in with the Frogadier. I have not seen that. That's fake news. Did people downvote it, or were they like, wow, that's the best? I want to be like that someday. Rip, not my lucky day. Yeah, so far, not too lucky so far. I joined the Discord, and I have some cards TCC. Oh, very cool. You know, what you can do, Pugacle, you can find my name on the sidebar. Look for TheCardconomist. And you can send me a private message and show me some pictures. I'll give you some tips on what to do with them. Okay, so... what am I forgetting? His name is Unlisted Leaf. Oh, Unlisted Leaf. What am I forgetting to do? Did we do everything? Let me buy some modern PSA cards, says Subby. All right, I think I have a box, actually. I have a box of some cards I'm considering for sale. There's this one right here. Let me show you what I've got in there. Japanese, Dark Gyarados. Wait, you said modern, right? I've got this Solgaleo. Obviously, Rayquaza's for sale. I had 11 of those come back, and about half of them have sold out. And that's about it. The truth is, you guys have really actually just demolished my cards. How much for the Ray? The Rayquaza, I believe I have the cheapest priced Rayquaza at $120. Is that right? Or is mine like 130 on eBay? I would do 120 right now. What do we got in this box? I got a Wishy-Washy listed on eBay. PSA 10 Wishy-Washy. I also have this Celebi listed on eBay. So this is 137, I remember. This is like the... is it the only one for sale? This is the only one for sale in America, I think. Shining Celebi. The Wishy-Washy, I listed it for 100, but I don't really know like what the cheapest Wishy-Washy is right now. But the thing is, I really am in no rush to sell this. I think that because it is a secret rare and it graded at 10, I don't see why it should ever sell for less than 100, because it would take a lot of money to obtain another one. Sounds good, Pugacle. So this is the Solgaleo. I'm missing the Lunala now, so he's for sale. He's like $250 probably. And yeah, so I do have a few of these Rayquazas left. We've been eating up through them pretty quickly in the mystery pack game. But if you'd like one, you could always just buy it directly. Oops, wait a second. This doesn't go in there. This goes in this box. I also sent you a message. Did you? Let's see. Hello, it's me, in-game. Can you take a look at my Alakazam? Yes, I can. You just have to send me a picture. Rekashaka says, found this a couple of days ago. Oh, awesome. I saw the picture. That looks really good. Oops, I see what I did there. That's eBay. That's why this box is bigger. Accidentally put my eBay polls in there. There is a Pikachu. I need you to tell me if it is good or not. He's got the misprint, gray stamp, yellow cheeks or whatever, red cheeks Pikachu or something. Shadowless. Oh my god, that's the best Pikachu. What time is it? Man, I gotta go to bed, guys. I gotta go to bed, guys. If only it was that easy. I know, right? Well, well, well. How do we have 61 viewers now? That's like more than before. Gosh, I guess as the live stream goes on, we just pick up more viewers. This live stream has been going on for full 3 hours. It's supposed to be a 2-hour stream only. And I am very sleepy. I think it is a good idea to go ahead and wrap up at this point. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll have another live stream tomorrow, probably. I want to thank you all for watching. And I'm going to head off to bed. See you guys later.